Hello, hello. I was listening to very loud music. I'm going to join the Discord.
A hot 1 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you also wake up at like 1 p.m.
I got out of bed at a hot 1 p.m.
All right,
Sounds about right.
let's find some DMCA
Yeah.
fantasy background music.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Apollos, are you streaming?
No, I'm gonna record, but I'm not gonna stream.
Okay. So I can like tag you on like Twitch titles now. So
Oh, sick.
yeah, it's kind of
So
cool.
maybe I should stream.
Nice.
Yeah. So we can like tag you as the GM. I put your name as GM, but I
Sure.
can like actually tag your Twitch channel.
Hello, hello. Am I coming through now? Finally.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Goddamn
part two.
PC had to stop working at fucking 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. That holds.
So I'm on the laptop. I'm scrambling to try and get stuff going.
Oh, take your time.
Fantastic. Yeah. We're still waiting on Toast, and then also I think we'll use the first part of it just to kind of go over I don't know, house rules stuff. Put most of it in chat at some point or another, but just to kind of get everybody on the same page. How's everyone doing though?
Can I wait to start the
Is
stream
this
at
too
some
loud?
point, or are we good
Oh,
to
you
go?
can go ahead and start now if you want to.
Oh, I already started my stream. I didn't ask for permission.
Yeah, I just wanna make sure.
Who
Yeah,
asks
yeah.
permission?
Me, okay?
Why?
Ian, I'm sorry, all right? Fuck.
You're
The
sorry.
Your Canadian is showing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I am Canadian and I didn't ask permission.
Shame.
It's like
Shame.
Yes,
Bull's
shame.
ultimate Canadian is showing. Fleur's Canadian, but has been twisted by all of the Americanness of the NoPixel server.
She's just not sorry.
That's actually kind of true. I've been hanging around too many Americans. I forgot to put my Twitch title. It is with NoPixel friends, so I don't know.
Hey, it's almost everybody.
Hello.
Hey, it's getting a little bit loud. Hold on.
I'm just glad I was not the last one or the first one to show up.
Oh yeah, I'm probably always gonna be the first one to show up. I've got that weird type A personality that's like, I'm gonna get there 45 minutes early and just hang out alone.
I have
Yeah.
that same personality, but I was being held
Yeah.
up by things.
That'll happen.
Like I'm currently eating, like I'm multitasking.
As we should. Everyone, get your Doritos, grapes, and coffee if you haven't
Hell yeah.
already. Awesome. Well, first of all, thank you all for joining this grand adventure we're about to embark on. And I say that knowing full well it might be a disaster, as my first time dungeon mastering, and also the first time I've played Dungeons and Dragons since 5e came out. And in fact, I'm pretty sure it was like the original 3.0 the last time I played, so it's been a long time. So thank you all for joining in. My one request, bear with me as we get into it and RP. But I think it's going to be good. I think we'll have a good time. First things to kind of just run through with kind of like everybody, house rules. We're going to try stuff out. If it sucks, let me know. We'll just kind of adapt as we go. We got some homebrew stuff.
I have my
Actually,
roll
most of the
20
campaign, actually,
in
right now, all
full
of the
screen.
campaign,
If
is
it
pretty much
starts to
homebrew.
become an issue, I'll blow
Um,
out of full
There'll be
screen.
some homebrew items and stuff as we get going. Nothing this session really, but especially as we get going. We're gonna try out some unique rules as we go. One thing that we've kind of discussed, or I've discussed with most everyone, is the concept of like the injury table. And the traditional injury table is harsh. And I don't love the way they're like, oh, you're going to lose a leg from this critical failure you rolled on a death saving throw. So deal with it. I've seen some pretty terrible instances where characters have like lost multiple limbs and eyes and that kind of stuff. So what I have decided to do kind of as an alternative, would love to kind of get y'all's feedback on it as a separate alternative or option, is instead of like an injury table, I'm calling it an effects table. And where crit hits are going to be really good things, crit failures are going to be effects that happen and it'll only happen in battle, where depending on the roll, some kind of event will happen that's mostly self-inflicted. So example would be like you roll a crit 1 or a natural 1, and then you have to roll another d20. Let's say you roll a 4. It says like you have sudden numbness in your hands, so you have disadvantage on dexterity saves or ability checks, and then you can recover after a short rest, something like that. Things are a little more fun. They have to be things that we adapt to, but at the same time, it's not like you're gonna lose an entire body part and now you have to RP. I've lost an eye, and you have a perpetual disadvantage on that stuff. There's also some good ones in here, like you get distracted by a gold coin, +1 gold, but you lose.
Yeah,
your
I was
attack
gonna
for the
say,
round.
can I have like silly ones sometimes? Because
For
I
sure.
like silly.
Yeah, and we can actually, Bridget and I have already kind of discussed. We'd love to turn this from a 20 into 100, so it can be way silly. Like if you guys have ideas, drop them in the chat. We can absolutely turn this into a much bigger, sillier, fun. I just want it to be fun more than anything.
Yeah.
That way, crit failures don't have to be like I'm having like a sucky time. We can turn it into something fun, hopefully. Other thing, I don't know what we'll do with inspiration yet. My thoughts on it are I'll probably use it as a way, like if we're just having like really bad games, like rolls are happening where everyone's just like having a tough time, we'll call it like fun spray.
Sorry, I'm eating while
So given some advantage around that, just make things
we're getting
work
started
better
here.
in y'all's favor.
Eat.
I think that's pretty much all the heavy hitting stuff out the gate.
Get food
Bridget,
out of
you
the
got any
way.
thoughts on anything I might have missed as the person that I've talked to most about this?
No, I think you handled it,
I
but
think
some of the
it's-
effects
yeah,
are pretty funny. They're gonna get funnier
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, they will get funnier. The first version of this, first iteration of this is
Great, good.
fun. Yeah.
I've
And
already
for,
like been comedic halfway already, so
right. Yeah, and we've had. I think I kind of want to continue that theme of like being serious, but at the same time, we can be funny with it too. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be just nonstop. Everything's a disaster all the time. So, cool. Any questions, thoughts, comments, concerns before we actually kick off in the campaign?
No, sounds like a good time to me.
Fantastic. You'll want to double check real quick levels. I'm going to play music. Just want to make sure that it's not too loud for you guys compared to my vocal audio on top of it. First of all, can you hear it?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds good. to
yeah,
me.
you can
Great.
turn it up if you want to.
Okay. Go up a little bit more.
That's good. That's perfect for me. What about you guys?
That's perfect
Yep.
for me.
Dope. Awesome. Let me go ahead and save these settings then. And then, yeah, we can start. Welcome to Kyrios. This is our session 1. All right.
Oh, how do I get my character thing on the Roll20?
The token?
Yeah.
The page we're on right now, I don't have any of them set up.
Ah.
But I can jump on there if you want to.
Yeah, I just see a couple people with icons, so I was wondering at the bottom.
Oh,
Is that like a profile thing in Roll20?
yeah. You should be able to change your name.
Oh.
You mean where like
Yeah, at the bottom.
Kiza says
here.
Anna and Bridget says Tinka. Yeah, I think under your settings you should be able to change your display name.
Okay.
Right under the
Yeah,
chat.
if you go to the
Yeah,
gear.
the first thing.
You don't even have to change your display name. If you just go under the chat,
Oh, I see.
it'll say as, and then you can
Oh.
choose between your name or your character sheet. And as soon as you
Oh,
swap
dope.
to your character sheet, it should show you show you as the picture as well. Just change your name.
Hold on, I gotta remember how to spell this.
Man. Damn.
Yeah, and apologies, I turned off the pictures. That way we can display maps more
Um,
largely.
how do I change the picture? I see the display name.
Yeah,
did we
that's
change the
that's a
picture?
setting that I turned off.
But I can
So
see
we-
everyone's pictures.
No, I think
Oh,
Yeah,
can
I see
you?
everybody
yeah,
else.
that setting's personal. So
Okay,
Okay.
other people would have to turn them off.
So where do I turn
Uh,
that?
That's
where
under
do I-
video display, I think. You should have under player video / avatar size. Should give you the option to.
I mean, I can see it. I just don't know where to upload the file.
Oh, is that outside before joining?
I have no idea. How did you guys? All of you have your your pictures on your profiles at the bottom. How did you guys do that?
I have no idea.
I didn't set
I
them up.
disabled mine.
Oh yeah, yours is in here.
Yeah, I can't see it.
Yeah, I see yours and Anna's are both in here.
I think you have to go to
yeah,
your
and the
roll
log
20.
on the side, yeah, has everything there as well. I don't know really well. I wouldn't mind reducing these somehow. I don't really know of the best way to. I don't know if the Sorry, I was not muted. My bad.
What do you mean? Aren't you talking to us?
And I thought you were talking to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. Okay, but regardless, I guess I'll just think out
Okay.
loud then. How do we reduce? Is there a way to reduce the size of the portraits at the bottom? Since I'm
Yeah,
already talking out loud.
Yes.
Yes.
The cog
How?
wheel, and then go to audio video, and then under video display, there's player video / avatar size, and you can make it either large, regular, small, or names only.
Sorry, which one was that? Cog
Cog wheel,
graphic, audio,
and then
video,
audio, video, and then video display.
Okay,
video
hold on.
display.
Yeah,
There
you
it
can
is.
change their location.
I'm
and
gonna
how
reload
small or big
this.
they are, or just names only.
I just wanted it smaller.
Okay,
so I could
now
see
my
the,
picture is
people.
there.
Perfect. That works perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Good thing I was talking out loud. Ha ha ha. I need to do that.
Work to your advantage.
Yes.
This is session 1, guys, too, so just be patient as we all kind of get organized.
Okay. Fleur, I've got you in here as
I did
the
it.
one who can control it.
I did. I put it on my Roll20 personal profile, then I refreshed, and now I can see mine.
Okay.
That's what I had to do as well, yeah.
Perfect. Good. Awesome. Well then, let's kick off.
Oh, just names. I like the pictures. I think the pictures look really cool. I'm gonna leave the pictures up. This is a time we're having a third monitor.
It begins.
But I actually don't have
Long
room.
ago, before the age of men, before the age of life itself, was Tetris. The one who was and is to come, having all dominion over this realm. From the void, with great swirling color and
just
brilliance,
realized
burst forth the land and sea.
The god's
Great
name
God set to work establishing the planet
is
known
Tetris.
as Kyrios. From
When
the
I
formless
read it,
seas,
I
he
didn't
created
realize.
the land rising from the depths, great mountains and plains erupting forth out of the mists of the sea. The ground trembled and shook, and as the continent of Eretz was made, it was born on the surface of this infant world. Tetris began and established the swimming things, the crawling things, and the flying things. All manner of creatures created to take residence here on this new planet until his creation was almost complete. Alas, there was no one to have true dominion over this creation, so Tetris breathed on the land and humans rose from the dust. The first to reign and rule over this new world, he raised up a king, though now a long-forgotten name to the ages. He set them apart to enact order and lead with a great moral law in the land. And at the end of all this, after his work was complete, the great God smiled and turned to rest in his place, watching over his creation. The beginning and the end of the first age. The king and his lineage ruled for generations in the land of Eretz. It wasn't long before they established the kingdom of Colossia, an enormous city spreading from the center of the continent, reaching far into all the lands. This kingdom, built as a focal point of life where commerce and trade flowed freely, it poured life and peace to all the people of the land, and all lived in harmony for thousands
Hey,
of
Lord
years
of the Hold.
as a perfect community until the Sarcia, or the Divergence.
Also, let me know if my voice is too quiet compared to theirs and so forth as
The
we
ground
move
shook.
forward.
And a monstrous
I
chasm
can adjust.
opened.
I can adjust what you
The
guys can
ground
hear.
forming around the city was shaken. Cavities branching out from the center of the continent opened and spread in all directions, tearing the continent. It tore apart rapidly as the ground quaked below. People from the cities, towns, and villages at the heart of Eretz fled, trying to escape the shattering earth.
Hello?
All manner of unknown beasts and beings
Okay.
onto the land. Great
Lost
Goliaths
him
of
for a
creatures,
second.
gnashing teeth, small beasties,
Oh no,
flying
no.
monstrosities, and everything in
Sorry,
between
this full
spilled
screen thing is
rapidly out of the
fucking weird.
crevices, biting and gnawing at one another and the
I
inhabitants
might have
of
to take this out
Kyrios
of full
who were
screen.
fleeing. The cracks split wider
Okay.
and deeper, reaching the coast of Eretz until they reached the seas. The waters rushed in, extinguishing the flames and closing whatever portal had let in these beings as the continent cleaved into new land masses. The continent torn asunder split into 8 large continental drifts from the erupting ground beneath. The terrain shifted and altered greatly as the continents moved, bringing about rocky mountain peaks, vast chasms, deep dark caverns, and swirling oceans. Years passed and new continents settled. Burgeoning forest, plains land, twisted marshes, and murky swamps formed across the settled continents. Many who had once lived in the age died as the lands pushed outwards, and the remaining people of the land, though once peaceful, grew defensive and quarrelsome with one another. They took up arms to defend themselves, now tormented by these new predators terrorizing the land and trying to control whatever territories they landed in.
Okay.
With the beast also came new beings, some friends and others foes. Though much more human in appearance than the beast, these peoples, some who spoke foreign languages, some very beautiful, and others more grizzled and beastly, but peoples nonetheless. New races walked the earth. People who now had the same right to call this land, the world of Kyrios, home, having been torn from whatever planes they had come from. And so, the Kyrians of before changed into a much more diverse population. Gone were the days of peace, and new governments were established by those who inhabited these new continental divides. The end of the Second Age. And so the Third Age dawned, a new time of diverse culture and life marked by initially the changed landscape, but brought with it a new life pattern over the coming millennia. Much to discover, much to learn, and much forgotten as the millennia passed. It saw an age of advancement as new challenges faced the world, but not before the ages of infighting and civil and interspecies wars raged. Generations of kings and lords, governors and armies, heroes and rebellions, all rose and fell through the years until all the land settled and all the beings and beasts were able to coexist. Nearly 6,000 years have passed since the continents were formed. In that time, history has been written, rewritten, and much has been completely lost. Gone to the memories of generations long dead. In our time, we see a growing tolerance of magic across the world, though wielded only by those with a particular blessing or gift for it, and a caution for those that would use it and wield it for evil. Our story begins in the year 5963 of the Third Age, nearing the western coast of the continent of Sarcia. There lies a quarry, where the largest deposit of Ethereum is mined for the world. Ethereum, as we know it, is used to power the land's greatest technological advancements, great airships and skyports, and the powering of the metropolis of Emberthrone, the capital city of Sarcia, all supplied by Ethereum mined from this quarry. Heading just a few miles west of the quarry to the coast is the trade city of Midport, a city that never sleeps, as ever-docking ships come into the port where raw Ethereum is loaded and sent out into the world. A new day is dawning. It's the morning of the 18th. Today, a passenger ship is docked ready to head off to Punta Marcano in the next few hours. At the Salt Shores Inn, a girl and her 2 attendants and a guard come downstairs ready for breakfast. Kiza, do you want to introduce your character?
Yeah. Lady Anna Dupree of the House of Sidon is a 13-year-old girl who is
Alright,
for
let me
sure
do this.
human. She's definitely
For
human.
sure
If
human.
anybody asks,
That's
don't
her
look
there.
into that too much. She is the youngest daughter of the head of the House of Sidon, a duke, She has big, curly, blonde hair that's styled very intricately, very, very fancy clothes, perfect posture. She grew up in nobility. She's got about 3 attendants with her total, 1 guard and 2 people to help her out otherwise. I don't really know what else to say.
No, that's good. Great intro. Already downstairs, it's a figure eating breakfast and seemingly reading a book. They watch as Anna and her travel companions sit down, though Grant, Anna's guard, peers at them in disgust. Fleur, do you want to go ahead and introduce your character to us?
Okay. It's Failene. She has black hair, blue eyes. High elf. She definitely looks like she's just a traveler who's hanging out in the tavern. Not up to anything.
Definitely not in any kind of way doing anything weird.
Definitely not doing anything weird at all.
Nobody's
Definitely
got
not.
any secrets. Everybody's normal.
Everybody's normal.
Everybody's
And
normal. It's
definitely
fine.
human.
Everyone's
No one's
totally
not.
human. Everyone's
Oh,
normal.
Jeez.
No secrets.
Nearby
No,
is
there's
a
me
timber
here.
gnome, busily fiddling with a gadget sitting at a table alone. Bridget, do you want to introduce your character to us?
Yeah, so
My-
Tinka is a
My
small-
character already
small
knows
little
about
gnome.
Anna.
She looks about middle-aged, which for her is over 200. You hear her muttering about toadstools under her breath every now and then. Totally normal, no secrets here. And she's just working on a new invention, hoping everyone leaves her alone.
Awesome. Shortly after,
Where is she?
Nasamar walks in from the front door.
Oh, there she is.
Paladin, we introduce Leon to us.
All right. Leon is fairly tall, but he is more of a swimmer's build as opposed to a muscular gentleman. He's tall and fit with broad shoulders. He's absolutely perfectly beautiful. Short styled, radiant platinum blonde hair, piercing blue eyes, immaculate white smile. While he's looking around, it's almost like he's taking everything in for the first time, and has no secrets whatsoever.
Did you say
Definitely not.
Asamar?
I did.
Okay.
ASMR, depends on how you want to pronounce
Yeah,
it.
no. I'm more like, is that the race he is? Okay.
He
Yeah,
looks like a
ASMR.
human. Oh,
Looks like a human,
he's
though.
ASMR. Yeah, he
Well,
looks like completely like a human.
Sure. Okay.
And once again, there are no secrets whatsoever.
Right, yes.
Yes.
Now we've established this.
Yeah, no secrets for anyone's
Nobody
character.
has secrets. at
Nobody
all.
has secrets.
We'll uncover some unique lore about Leon as we go.
I'm
He
sure we
actually
won't.
definitely
I'm sure
was
he has no
human.
secrets.
Nothing out of the ordinary is happening here. Just look at the other characters, okay?
Right. We have one gnome and a bunch of humans
Right. With no secrets.
with zero
No
No
secrets.
secret. Well, I'm an
not
elf.
even- I'm not even sure the
I'm not
gnome
trying
with
to
the
be a
gnomes
human.
Might just
so.
be a short human. Who knows?
Well, at least,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm not trying to be a human.
Right. Falene's just trying to look normal.
Yeah,
in a
I'm just
place
trying to
that's
look like
mostly human-led.
normal. Yeah,
Right.
trying to look like I'm a traveler.
I'm just a traveler in
Yeah.
a place that's completely stocked by humans.
She's totally
Actually,
wearing traveler clothes too. Like,
just normal. Shortly behind Leon strolls in Tide. Toast, you want to introduce us to Tide?
he looks interesting.
Yeah, definitely not human. There's no hiding it. He is a water genasi. Just typical like sailor type look to him. Definitely has like a pretty muscular build from working on the ships. He's got longish hair down to his shoulders. Pretty dried out from like all the salt water he's usually near. And he's just following closely behind Leon.
And today he's brandishing a brand new spear.
This is true. He does have a
This
spear.
is true. We're saying that he has just picked that up from Kethra Soulstone, who is the local blacksmith.
Hey, emo
Ooh.
kid.
Ooh.
Hmm.
And then last but not least, coming downstairs looking extremely well rested and freshly bathed from his upgraded room is a half elf. TC, do you want to introduce Himothy to us?
Yep. So Himothy is a half elf, kind of a tall, fair build, blue eyes, dark blonde
There he
hair,
is.
kind of a well kept beard, and yeah, I mean he's just an ordinary half elf.
There we have it. This is our party, though as of right now, they're just a group of strangers. As breakfast is being served, the attendant for the day, her name is Cora, is bringing breakfast along to basically everybody. Tide and Leon, would you place yourselves, and actually you two, Himothy, where you would want to be seated for the day? You should be able to control your tokens.
Also, I just want to point out, Leon, is it right? When he walked in, Failene, like the hair on the back of her neck would have went up, and she's well aware of what he is.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a great start. Awesome. Yeah, so Cora, who no one has actually met yet, she is a dwarven woman in her younger years. She looks to be about 25. She got dark brown hair. It's about shoulder length.
My
though
character's
tied up in
Favorite enemy
in
is
braid.
Celestials.
She's
Asmar
the one
is
who's
half
the
angel.
attendant for the morning. This is a 24-hour.
I'm right.
And those who
I'm
have
excited
met
to
the owner,
actually be doing D&D again. It's been so
name
long.
is Thornbert Cloakstrom, though
It's
he
been
goes
so
by
long
Thorny.
that I've had to Google shit
And
because I
those who
forget.
haven't met him, you will, because he is very boisterous. But Cora is the one working this morning. She brings breakfast out to everybody. It's just a very meager breakfast this particular morning, mostly a bread and some cheese, just because they haven't actually gotten in the newest round of we'll say the heartier breakfasts. But she also does bring around a pot of coffee for everybody. Something that's unique though is and actually, what's everyone's passive perception, real quick?
Good question.
It's a strong 8.
A strong 12.
Real strong. Eight.
I got a 12 as
13.
well.
Okay.
Mine's 9.
Also real strong.
I'm at 16.
Okay.
16? The fuck?
Tide's got a solid perception. Tide
Jesus.
is gonna be
Truths are
our
wisdom-based.
Yeah,
Wow.
Tide's gonna be our guy. So Tide, you notice something kind of strange. No one else really picks this up. She seems to dip away to the side for a minute after she hands out everyone's meals except for Anna's table. And then she comes back after a few minutes, but she didn't just go behind the counter where all of the food is. She dips into the kitchen. And when she comes back, she places all the food down, and it seems pretty meticulously, and then hands Grant his food last. And we'll pause right there.
Okay.
Wait, who's Grant?
Grant is the guard.
He's my
Oh,
guard.
okay. The guard, right.
Okay. So that's at Anna's table.
He's
You
the
said-
Is at
person
Anna's
I'm
table.
telling it's
Mhm.
impolite to glare at everybody else in this room.
Understood.
Right.
Right. And if he looks at me at all, I am smiling and waving at him.
Oh yeah, and he has looked at you. He clapped
Okay.
you as soon
I
as he came
smiled
down.
and wave at him.
Mhm.
That's
He-
our
he
thing.
Has not taken, he has not taken his eyes off of you since the previous night. Every chance he has seen you, he has been watching. In fact, we'll say he's seated right here, so he can keep a very watchful eye on you.
I think Anna's desperately trying to get him to stop staring at her because it's so rude.
He grunts, and in response to that, he says, "Something is up with her. I know it."
Just if it is, then you don't need to make it so obvious by staring. Either way, it's just calm down and eat, okay?
I don't know that I can enjoy my breakfast with an elf around like just this close. This whole place is just crawling with
fully,
them.
fully on the other side of the building. Fully
Well, there's
so far away.
there are so many other people in this room though that are just, I don't know,
No.
something is off.
Just breathe. It's gonna be okay.
All right.
Just don't stare. It's very, very rude.
He looks away and he's just stewing. He doesn't dig right into his food or anything like that. Millie and Edward, who are the two attendants, are already enjoying their meal. But he's kind of just, I don't know, something's kind of holding him back from digging right in. But he certainly is, we'll say, a little hesitant.
Mm-hmm. I think, yeah, Anna would very delicately start eating her food. She's not supposed to like chow down, so she's very polite eating.
Okay. Cora will come around to everybody and ask how they're doing. Failene first. Like, how's your breakfast? Was it enjoyable? Can I get you anything else?
Maybe another cup of tea would be nice.
Sure, absolutely. She'll scurry off.
All right, and she smiles, and Failene is keeping an eye on Leon, though. Yeah, she's keeping an eye on Leon here and there, like she's looking over at him and watching him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. She'll bring back the tea, very very astutely, very quickly. And then head over to that table next and ask the gentleman at that table, is there anything, how's your breakfast? Is there anything else I can get you? How are you fellas doing?
All right,
Leon
so
and Tide.
it's been like a day or so we've been in town, right?
For the two of you, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so Leon is excitedly looking around the entire inn. Like, he is drinking it all in. He has looked at everything and everything. He's probably not made like, he might have made like
Sorry, I
not
should've
like eye
muted.
contact with everyone in terms of like directly like looking them in the eyes, but like they probably skimmed the site once or twice as he's just taking everything in. He's gonna look at Core. He's just gonna be like, he's gonna ask for more.
Okay, he wants more bread and cheese.
He wants more bread and cheese.
Love it. Great. Tide, how about you? How's your breakfast?
Tide does that
handling?
thing where like the waiter always comes and asks just as you stuffed your face with a big forkful of food. So he just kind of like smiles and nods.
It's delicious, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. She'll scurry off real quick and get some more food, and then make her way as she's heading.
I wish
over
that
to
I could
Himothy, she'll
do
look over and
a
and
British
notice, though, that
voice.
Grant still hasn't eaten his, and so before she goes to you, she'll divert over and ask if
Because
everything's okay at this
I'd
table.
love to do that on
And
D&D,
and
but
Grant looks up and has just
my
a
British
weird
turns
look in
into
his eye.
Southern.
Anna, how do you respond?
Grant, I love you. I don't trust you to talk to anybody here. I think she's just going to be like, everything tastes delicious. Thank you so much. And then she's just kind of
Okay.
gonna look at Grant and be like,
Okay. There's nothing
Makes
else I can
sense.
get you. Can I get you any other food, anything like that, sir? How was your food? I see you haven't touched it. Is there anything else I can get you? And then he'll respond, no, I'm just not particularly hungry, and I think I'll be all right. And her response to that would be like, well, I mean, you need your food this morning. Everybody's got to have their food. You need it for a long day. It seems like it's going to be a really long day for everybody. She seems to kind of be pressing him a little bit.
yeah, can I do an
and
insight
then
check?
Yeah, can any of
Yeah.
us like be noticing this, or is it just
Tide is the only one that's picking up on that.
okay?
But Anna, absolutely you can.
Okay.
If anyone else who's like noticing 15, you pick up on it too. Yes. She is, it seems like she's trying to get him to eat for some particular reason. You don't know why, but it seems like her motivations are to get him to eat. And what you now remember in retrospect is she placed his food down last.
Yeah. I think she's just gonna say, I think we're all good here, thank you. If he doesn't eat his food, we'll make sure to wrap it up for the road in case he needs to eat it later. But we're fine, thank you.
Are you sure? I mean, it's everyone needs to have a strong
I'm
breakfast.
sure.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sure, thank you.
Yeah, and then she'll scurry over to Himothy, ask how his breakfast was. Anything in particular you want TC for Himothy?
Yeah, I don't think I would have picked up on that going off to the side. I probably would have been like, these people might have been around yesterday, but I don't really remember for sure.
Yeah.
But probably just get a cup of coffee and pay that other conversation no mind.
Okay. And then Tinka, you're being the last one bringing up three here. Anything that you would have noticed?
No, not
Okay.
noticed. She's not paying attention to anyone.
You're just straight tinkering. Love it.
Yeah, when she noticed the waitress wasn't really paying attention, she shoved the bread into like a pouch at her side.
Okay.
But she's just been kind of working on her little invention. She will ask for a beer instead of coffee, though.
A breakfast beer.
A breakfast beer.
Love that. Yeah, she'll go get you a breakfast beer, and she'll ask you, do you want just like a regular mug of beer?
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
surprise me.
Mark off 4 copper pieces for the beer.
Okay.
Could I
Starting off
roll
real
an
strong.
insight check? Because my character is watching that. Like she's already been
Yes.
watching them.
Absolutely, you can.
It's
11.
crappy. Yep.
Well, it's crappy, but you pick up on this dwarvish woman who's lingering. You can't pick up anything particular that's being said, but you definitely notice that like she's starting to like. It seems like she's. It's weird. You notice that it's
Right.
weird
Because I've been here
and-
for like 4 days and seen
Mhm.
breakfast each day, right? So
and so something seems a little out of the ordinary, and that's why I'll say like as long as you've been here with just a regular 10 roll, you would notice something's up.
right.
And anything particular you're looking for with that insight, or just this interaction in general?
Yeah, just like sort of I think I would have noticed that the server was being really kind of forceful since I've been here for a few days and since I am watching that table a bunch over this time.
Mhm.
And I think that's it, like just kind of like the oddness of like what's going on over there. But maybe
Okay,
not really
you're just
knowing
gonna-
exactly, like just yeah.
Perfect. You can just keep your distance and keep watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching. I'm gonna start like I will end up starting to watch this server lady. Is it the same woman that's been serving us the whole time every day?
She has served you before, but not for the last few days.
Okay. All right. I'll probably notice that then. I'll probably take note of like who she is now. Keep an eye
Okay.
on which server it is.
Great. Yeah. Few minutes pass. We'll say breakfast finishes up. Grant still doesn't eat. And I think Anna probably, with your insight check, you would advise him not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. When she comes back over, she asks like, are you sure that I can't get you anything else? I can bring the wrapping over. Just want to make sure that like you've got enough strength for the day.
Yes, if you could bring us something to wrap the food up, that'd be amazing. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. She'll come back and hand you just like a piece of parchment. Nothing super dramatic or anything. And then she'll walk away and kind of scurry about the rest of her business. Tied with your passive perception, you'll notice a figure who's kind of over at this table that's just across from them. Leave and walk out. And Cora seems to just kind of go about the rest of her day, and nothing otherwise seems out of place.
Which table? Sorry.
Would have been at the table right here across from Anna's table.
Are you like? Oh, okay. There we go. I wasn't seeing the ping at first. I got you.
Yeah, right here. Yeah. So as breakfast finishes up, everyone can, gather their things, whatever you feel like the rest of the day needs to look like. Nothing else really strange happens. Cora just kind of finishes out the rest of the day, or the rest of the morning. serving the rest of the tables. There's a few other patrons who are in here. Nothing really out of the ordinary happens otherwise. Tide, you've now got this spear that you're carrying with you. I think the next biggest thing that's going to occur is, Failene, you know this. There is a ship that is docked that's getting ready to take the passengers who are here, and it's a passenger vessel compared to most of the other trading vessels who are here. And then Anna, this is the ship that you and the attendants are going to be getting on to go to Puerto Marcano. This is where the wedding is going to be, and you've only got about 2 hours before needing to depart. So it's probably time to start gathering things to head off.
Make sure pick up. Yeah. Okay. I think Anna's wrapped up, or had Millie or Edward. She probably wouldn't be the one doing it. Wrap up the food, and then she's going to whisper to one of them to throw that away once they leave the room.
Who does it? Which one of them does it?
We'll say Edward.
And he just grabs the food off the plate.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to, like, he wraps it up, and then she's like asks him to put him in the parchment, and then they'll throw it away once they leave the room.
When
Just
he
to not
touches
be-
it, he falls to the floor.
Okay, no, Anna screams
Okay.
and like
Would
yells
he have
at him.
seen
Okay. Would we all see this now?
Everyone would see it.
Okay. Failene's gonna run and look for the server lady.
Okay. She is just back here in the kitchen. You find her pretty quickly.
Is there other people in the kitchen with her?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple other attendants back there. There's a chef, and probably you'll see Thorny, who's actually just getting in for the day. It's the end of her shift. But yeah, anything in particular you want to ask her, or talk to her about?
Okay. I'm gonna look at her like very serious and say, "Come with me," and I'm gonna like ask her to come out into the dining area.
Then let's have a intimidation check.
It's not great.
Not great. She'll ask you why, and especially with the chef and Thorny being there, they'll kind of come to her side and say like, what's going on? Why are you back here?
The young girl that you served earlier, she wanted to ask you something.
Okay. I mean, that's a very demanding way to ask me to come out. I mean,
Well,
I'm happy
sometimes
to go
I can
speak with
be
her.
a harsh person. What can I say? You know, an elf in the human world.
Okay. I think at that point Thorny will step forward and say, if someone needs to speak to someone in this kind of capacity, maybe it's best that I do it as the owner. And so he'll step forward and out and kind of like urge you forward as well. And Cora will stay in the back. So he'll walk out, and the chef will kind of like position himself between the door and Cora, and then the two of you will walk to the table where Anna screamed. Obviously, they all heard it as well, so they're like alarmed, and they'll walk, and I think more hurriedly than walk, they'll end up at the table and say, and like as soon as they walk out, as soon as Thorny walks out, he sees Edward on the floor. And then he'll run
As
over
we're like
and-
walking over, I'm gonna say and be like, hey, "Your server just poisoned these people. Go get her. Like, we need her. We need
Oh my
to
God.
interrogate her."
Okay.
Like, and I'll point at the body on the ground. Like, we won't even like
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
I'll be like, "Your
There's
server
no
just
check.
did this."
Yeah, no check needed for that. Yeah, so he'll shout to her to come out, and then he'll continue to run to the body, to double check that Edward's not dead. And so yeah, she'll come back out, but she's like very fearful at this point.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
like grab her arm and drag her over to the table.
Okay, the table that you were originally sitting at.
No, like where the dead body
Just-
is and
Just
everything.
This table over
He's
Like
here.
not
the-
dead. Oh my god.
Well, whatever's happening, yeah, I'm dragging her over here, and I'm gonna hand her to the guard, like Anna's guard
Okay.
and be
Gotcha.
like, "Here you go."
Yeah. I would say Edward is rightly freaked out, but at the same time, he is kind of looking at you still, because your instinct was to go for this person. Though at the same time, he's a little uncertain about why you would have pulled her out. So his immediate reaction is like, this is the person who brought the food, but why did you go get her? And so he'll confront you, and then I would say at the same time, Millie's also looking at Edward on the floor. Before
think
this
Anna's,
interaction
like,
continues,
Kneeled down and trying to like make sure he's okay, or like wipe off anything on his hands with cloth or anything.
Okay. Give me a medicine check.
Oh boy. Oh, this is not gonna be good. Okay. Not as bad as
Okay.
I thought it would be.
Not as bad as you thought it would be. He is on the floor, like gurgling. He's spitting up blood. Just from even touching the food, even though he didn't consume it. He's very clearly been poisoned. And like he's almost to the point where like he's not moving anymore. The medicine check is not gonna do it, but you can tell
Yeah.
that he's not okay.
I think she's just gonna scream, "Is there a doctor?"
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything?
Okay, so I think at this point, I think Leon's gonna have made his way probably over there. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tide's gonna head over as well.
Yeah. And I think like Leon's gonna like think if there's anything he can do for like trying to heal him or whatever. So like, I guess he should probably try to like. Does he think that there like he could cast this like a healing spell or something to fix this at all, or?
I mean, you could try. You'd give me a medicine check first.
All right. Ooh.
Ooh. he can try and cast whatever he wants. He has no idea if it'll work.
No idea. Hey. All right. All right. Well, let's see here. We have this healing hands ability, I think. Right. We'll try to do our healing hands. Yeah. We'll
The
do
healing
that.
word.
Healing hands. It's my
Oh, healing hands.
It's a
race
thing, right?
ability. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It has no effect. This is a very toxic poison.
All
It
right.
seems like it's gonna need something more. It's not just trying to recover HP.
All right.
Yeah,
So
can I try
he's
medicine
yeah.
check?
So he's gonna look back at Tide, like see what Tide is doing here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I try a medicine check just to examine what's going on?
Yeah, for sure. I'd say same thing as Anna. You definitely know that something is weird, and he's been poisoned. It's very clearly a poison, but it seems like it's probably not something that like an innate magical thing could likely cure, at least at y'all's level.
Yeah, he's gonna look at Leon and just say that I don't have anything for a poison.
All right.
Well, Himothy knows that he has laying on hands that can actually neutralize a poison. So he's gonna head over. I don't know if you need a
Okay.
check for that.
Yeah, give me a check because this far away, you don't know that he's been poisoned. You need to
Right.
move up first, but then double check it.
So what do you need from me?
So give me a medicine check.
I don't know if that came through or not.
Did it do the 3D dice roll?
Yeah.
It's just gonna take a second.
Yeah, make sure you disable the 3D. It sucks.
It takes
It's
forever.
Yeah.
Where do I do that?
When you click on your picture, you should be able to go to character settings and then
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah.
dice rolling disable. Yeah, and then just refresh the page.
I don't know if that went through or not.
Do you have Beyond 20 installed on the laptop?
Oh, no,
That'll
I
do it.
don't. Let me.
Okay,
yeah.
then what was the number?
It was an 18.
18? Yeah, okay, yeah, you know, and you can do lay on hands. I'm gonna put you up here where the body would be.
Okay.
Yeah. So you absolutely bring him to, and I guess the body would actually be like here. The almost instantaneously, like the bubbling stops and like he like recovers like color to his face and I mean it was touch and go there with an 18 though and lay on hands. How many points did you want to give him?
I think it said it takes 5 to neutralize poison.
Yeah, there you go. So 5 lay on hands. Yeah. I mean, he still looks like he's hurting, but outside of that, like he's stable. He's not dying anymore or anything like that. But yeah. So if we, well, before that, Tinka, anything from you?
She stops tinkering, but she's just watching.
But still just watching from afar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, here, we're gonna have her move to this table and just move her beer. Oh wait, can I move it?
You should be able to.
She moves to this table with her beer and is now just watching.
Closer.
Like
Yeah,
it's a
there's just things
movie.
she can do.
Like there's no popcorn, but you got a beer.
But I gotta be.
Yeah, after
breakfast
Himothy
and
left.
Yeah, did Himothy have any food left over she could go and snack on?
Oh, if there's any breakfast in her pouch now.
she's just taking all the rest of his food. Yeah, okay. So Failene, picking back up with the conversation with Grant. He turns his attention from you into Cora and like grabs her arm and like asks like what happened, like why did you try and poison me? And her response to it is like, I didn't try to poison you. What do you mean? And like he's very quickly trying to like explain to her that like this is in response to touching the food, which is just laying on the floor now. And like no one should go near it. And like he's trying to like discourage anybody from like touching it. Thorny standing nearby and kind of watching this all unfold. He's like, well, Corey's been here all morning and she's been watching out for all the other patrons. We've been watching her back and forth all morning. Like she hasn't been in any position to do anything like poison anybody. This is so strange. Pause there. Anybody want to do anything?
Did Tinka hear them say that the food was poisoned and it's on the floor?
From this distance, yes.
All right, she's gonna just do a quick little firebolt and incinerate the food.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Oh god, that was bad.
Oof.
I mean,
Wide
it's
miss.
just food, right?
It is just a plate
It's
of food.
just food. And she.
Wide miss and you hit the table.
Oh no.
and the table is on fire. What now?
Sorry.
Thorny is
Go.
freaking out that the table's on fire.
I'm gonna scream at her. Throw your beer on it.
I'll
Aw.
cast. I'll
Oh,
cast
wait,
shape water.
Did Himothy
Okay.
leave any drink on the table?
No, but Ty just casted. What was it, Ty?
Yeah, I'm gonna use shape water to grab
Shape
some,
water.
Some of the
Oh,
water from
perfect.
Some of the,
Water off the table. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
off of
perfect.
the
I'll
table
cast
or
mending.
something.
To fix the table.
And fix the table. Okay.
How do I click? I guess I can't really click because it's not an attack. Maybe. Oh no, here we go. Yeah. So yeah, I'll do that just to kind of put out some fire.
Perfect.
Just kind of laugh to himself like amateur.
How dare you?
Tinka heard that.
All right, is the serving lady? I can't remember. Is she still in the room, or did she leave?
The Cora is
The
here.
guard-
Like she's the guard like
The guard's holding
guard
her,
and-
right?
Well, yeah, I guess they're like right by each other. And
Yeah, okay.
Roughly the same square, and then Thorny would be standing nearby as well.
All right. I think Leon's gonna do like an insight check on her. I think now, like really give her
Okay.
like the eye and see what's up.
Yeah. The like from your perspective, she has no idea what would have happened. Like she genuinely seems confused.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Leon's just gonna kind of look at he's gonna tell everyone like I don't think she knows what's going on here. I don't think it was her.
The guard Grant is gonna say, but I mean, we watched it come from her. No one else has been to this table. She put the food down. It had to be her.
Falene's gonna kind of look towards these obvious magic users and be like, "Do any of you people have detect magic?" Throw it onto the waitress and figure out if she's been like put under some spell or something.
I don't have the spell, but I could try to just tell if that's okay.
Like doing an arcana
Like do an
check?
arcana check.
Sure.
Unless somebody actually has the spell. If you actually have the spell, go for it.
Do not have it.
Nope.
All right, do an arcana then.
Yeah, with a 15, you would know that, and you've seen stuff like this before working in the big city on occasion. You would know that this looks like someone who's coming out of like an enchantment. Like she's kind of coming to out of what may be like a kind of weird
charm?
charm state maybe.
Someone charmed her. She didn't do this on purpose. Tinka says to anyone listening.
To
Yeah,
anyone listening.
Falene's just like, like she's just sitting there thinking.
This is titled then speak up and say that it was a guy, right? The figure.
You couldn't tell if it
couldn't
was
tell?
male or female. You just saw that there was a figure who was at this table that Falene's in front of now.
There was someone that left in quite a rush, just before all this happened.
Gran will say, where did they go?
I'll just point towards the door.
Okay. At that point, Grant's gonna run out and head out in this direction. Let me. grab a
Falene's
token.
going to run out, and she is a hunter or ranger, whatever. Is it possible for me to somehow see if I can look for tracks to like track this guy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, is the person celestial?
No, this person is not
Okay.
celestial.
Okay.
Tinka's gonna follow them.
Okay. Just give me an investigation check for Failene.
Oh, that's bad.
You don't really pick up any tracks.
All right, damn. All right, I'm just gonna follow the guard guy
Okay.
to try to help him or whatever. Like, just I'm trying to. I think I know what I'm doing, but you know, whatever. Just
we'll
trying to
say
help him.
This is, yeah, and you guys can move your tokens. Well, we're not gonna go into initiative or anything like that. But at least at this juncture. But yeah, Grant's outside. He's kind of doing what he can. Let me roll an insight check for her, not an investigation check for him.
Is Leon going outside?
I think 3 of us have.
Oh yeah. I think Leon's gonna go out. Well,
Alright.
wait. Yeah, I've already put him over there. I guess I should. Yeah. I'll go over
Okay.
there.
Tide
I'll
Tide
play
would have
like, yeah.
Tide would have walked back towards as if he was just gonna go continue his meal like nothing happened. But then if
Okay.
he sees Leon leave, he'll begrudgingly go to the door.
Okay.
Tinka did bring her beer.
Tinka's got her here. So Tinka, Tide, and Leon, are you guys trying to do an investigation as well, or are you just kind of looking?
I'm gonna look for the figure if I can.
Okay. Then give me an investigation. 21. Okay. Yeah, you don't necessarily see a figure, but you see kind of being a gnome and woodsy, you see tracks heading off in this direction. Kind of towards the woods to the north.
Okay, she's just gonna say out to everyone this way, and then start heading that direction.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Leon's gonna look at Tide. He's gonna kind of give him like the head nod over, like we're going this way, and he's gonna follow.
Okay.
Tide will follow.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
I think Anna has been standing there, like, shaking and trying to breathe so she doesn't lose her cool. Because for a second there, she almost lost her cool. And so
Okay.
she's trying very hard to keep it controlled and make sure that Ed is okay.
Okay. Grant is gonna yell back inside that they have the tracks and to stay there, and then he's gonna follow as well.
Failene's gonna realize that now Anna's alone, and she's gonna just
Oh,
try to come back
I
in.
got these two untrained combatants with me.
Uh.
I got one very poisoned man and Millie with me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Grant is seeing red for somebody who tried to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Failene's gonna come back in. This is her like chance here.
Okay. Himothy, anything from you? You gonna stick around, or are you gonna go with the?
I was going to
with
stick
the-
around with Anna just because I was
Right.
still like a little bit in shock from everything that was going on
Okay.
myself, like not understanding
Hey,
what
Viper.
was happening.
Awesome. So we're gonna roll initiative for the crew who went north.
Oh, good.
Good.
I go last.
You don't go last.
I do go last. Oh, they rolled worse.
Yeah.
Not quite. Okay, give me 1 second. Actually, go ahead and give me initiative for the other three as well.
Okay. By the way, I don't know if this would work with the Beyond 20 extension, but if you set up the initiative in like, and then we click on the our tokens, it'll add us to the initiative.
Yeah,
as
You gotta
I'm
manually add in, or you have to manually add
running
in
this
more.
outside of Beyond 20,
Okay.
or outside of D&D Beyond, so it's only good so far as
Cool.
I have the encounter
Well,
set up appropriately.
What a waste
Damn.
of a nat
Oh.
20.
Jesus.
Wait.
Okay.
Let's see if this finally worked. There we go.
Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Trying to
Fantastic.
position her.
Real quick, could we say while I was running down the path that I cast Mage Armor just to have it ready?
Sure. In the future, do it.
Yeah.
I don't have a good token for these guys, so we're gonna do. This one for now. Yeah, when you guys get around the tree, this guy was kind of just like waiting around the corner, waiting to see what was gonna happen. He heard the scream, and that was kind of it. So initiative order, he goes first, and he's gonna fire a shot at Tinka because you're in the direct line of sight
Okay.
with his actually firebolt.
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 What?
he might actually hit.
No, he does not.
What
Swing
are
and a miss.
Each box is 5 feet. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And firebolt can go up to 120 feet.
Oh yeah, no, I was just talking about for like movement. So
Okay, yeah. 5 feet. Next, Leon. What do you want to do? You're muted if you're talking.
Oh shit. Sorry. I was doing the wrong.
Classic bulletin.
Yeah, classic me. What can you say? All right. Okay, so there's 2 enemies, right? One right beside Tinka and one far off. I'm just making sure I'm seeing this right.
No. This is Grant the guard.
Oh, that's Grant the
So
guard
there's-
right there. Okay.
Yeah, there's only one enemy ahead.
definitely
Okay,
don't attack him.
Glad I asked that question then. Okay.
Don't attack Grant, please.
All right. This is the ruler thing that lets me see how far it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to like, okay, 30 feet, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna move to like over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna retaliate with a firebolt at this guy.
Okay.
Damn,
see
everybody's
if you
got
hit.
firebolt.
Right. How do I roll one of these? There we go, right? I cast that. There we go. Think.
Wait, did we do this wrong? Is this not like a... Hold on, let me read this.
That's a 21 to hit for 6 points of fire damage.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. He'll take 6 points.
And then is there an icon for the bad guy, or are we imagining?
No, he's there.
He's right here.
Right there.
Oh,
He's
okay.
straight ahead of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just looks like other trees.
He looks like a crab soldier.
Crab. Yeah, he's a crab soldier.
Crab man.
Grab people.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Tide, you're next.
Okay. He's gonna kind of step forward to like in line with the rest of the people he's with, but a little bit towards well, is this tree gonna block like line of sight? Or can just
I
go
mean, the
next
trunk
to
of the tree is
front?
probably only like
Yeah.
3 feet, so like you'll be fine.
Okay.
You'll still have direct line of sight. You're not gonna be at disadvantage or anything right there.
So he'll step to the line and see if we can cool things down.
Okay. You're just gonna like talk at him.
Nope.
Okay. You mean literally cool things down.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me roll. He got a 19, so he'll take 1 point of fire damage.
But it's still no cold damage.
Oh yeah, cold damage. Yeah.
Still cooling things down technically.
But is literally cooling things down. Cool. Grant goes next. He's just got a short sword attack. But he's got to jump all the way up in this dude's business. And he hits for 6 points. Nicely done. And then Tinka.
Okay, and so this might be more of a Bridget question. Do we know
Okay.
what he is? Is it a person?
I mean, you can roll an insight check.
I just mean from like just from what we can see. I don't want to.
From your distance, this guy is kind of shrouded.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna say fuck it.
Okay.
I'm gonna do magic missile,
Okay.
which should automatically hit. I just need to see if I need to do this at a certain time.
You'll need to move to not hit Grant.
I will not need to move with my wizard or with my spell class. I can weave around.
You're just gonna
It's gonna look
Yeah.
like it's gonna hit Grant, but at the last second, it's gonna go around him.
you're gonna wanted the bullet around Grant.
I think
Yeah, so
magic
I can do-
missile lets you do that, right? Because like, doesn't it normally let you do that?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought it did.
Oh yeah,
I'll look
it's
into that,
you
though.
hit a creature that you can see, so it
Yeah.
does
Oh,
only hit
gotcha.
one person. So it probably
Yeah.
would weave on its own. Okay, so I'm gonna. There's no DC. There's no spell. So I'm just gonna do 3 darts. So real quick.
Bam, bam, bam.
That's the first one, 3 points. Second one, another 3 points. And that is
Ooh,
the
good
third
hits.
one, 5 points.
Nice, 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 nice.
She magic missile has 3 missiles in it right away.
All right, then it's the assassin's go, and now that Grant is right up in his face, he's gonna attack Grant. For a
Oh,
hit.
it is 3 darts. 1d4 plus 1. Oh, okay. Magic missile's OP. I always knew that it was OP, but I didn't realize it was available at level 2 OP.
For 2 points. Leon.
Again, I think I'm just gonna cast another fire.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
That's pretty good.
Tide, you're up.
Okay, we'll go for frostbite again. Or actually, no. Since Grant stepped forward, he'll kind of get around the tree and put himself a little bit between Leon and the guy.
Okay.
And then I should be, yeah, it's 10 feet, so I can do poison spray.
Ooh, okay.
Looks like I also need to disable this 3D rolling dice.
I also snuck that in as well.
Okay.
How do you disable this?
Hit your picture in the top left corner, and then it should bring up a character settings looking thing. Let me go
I
back to
see,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, character settings, and then disable
Gotcha.
dice rolling. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
What does it look like when the poison hits this guy and kills him?
So, spell-wise, it says that it's like a puff of noxious gas, but for Tide, it looks a lot more like an ink jet.
Okay.
Kind of like a squid type thing.
Great.
So it just kind of like extends out from his wrist. Like he just makes like the motion of like his hand coming out, and so he just kind of inks all over this guy.
inks him in the face.
Yeah.
And so this guy, we'll say, hit in the face. He's coughing, and then chokes to death. And yeah, so he just falls to the ground. And that's kind of it. For this guy.
Or
We'll
before they
pause
come
here,
back, I
and
want
in
to.
the
Yeah.
We'll say it took all of 15 seconds for this to occur, and jump back into the tavern. What's happening in the tavern in this 15 seconds?
Tinka screams for another beer.
No, you're not in the tavern
Did
yet.
you-
You're not here yet.
Oh, I
We're-
thought you were
This is
saying
during the
back, my
fight. This is
bad.
during the fight.
during the fight. While you guys are fighting. Yeah.
She's also inside the tavern. Screaming for
Does
another
Anna-
beer. It's just two of
I would have
her.
noticed this before. Does Anna like carry a bag or anything around with her, or that I can slip something into?
I don't think she does. I mean, I think she's. No, I don't think she does. I think her bag would be upstairs, unfortunately.
Okay.
She's. Yeah.
I'm going to
That her sword nearby, but I don't think you can put anything in there.
all right. I'm gonna just use whisper or message that I have.
Mm-hmm.
This would be like a private whisper between me and Anna. and I'm gonna
Mhm.
like look at her and make sure she knows that I'm saying this to her, and I'm gonna say you're in danger. Someone is here to kill you, and I've been sent here to help save you. And I'm also standing between her and this other guy because this guy's a stranger who just showed up, and all I know because he could be assassin too. Like,
Sure.
Please say that word.
and you can respond to me that only me and you can hear each other. You can do a
Okay,
response back.
that's what I was gonna ask. I think the only thing she responds with after like taking a second to collect herself, because she's still trying to breathe. She's like very visibly trying to breathe and like fist clenched. I think the only word that comes back is why.
Can I continue the discussion? Hold on.
You've got, if you want to do another message, you got basically one more round's worth.
Okay. Because of who your mother and father are. Your real mother and father are.
Okay, now that I think she just looks extremely taken aback. Oh God. I don't know how to respond to that.
It's Failene. If she's like stunned, Failene would like nod her head
Yeah,
and
I
be
think
like,
she's-
"It's
I think
okay.
she's,
I
like,
get it. I
fully
understand."
Unlocked. I think she's not shaking anymore. At least.
Yeah.
Anna, at that moment, take 18 points of fire damage.
Oh my God!
Jesus.
I'm down.
You go down.
I only had 17 hit points. I go down.
Hold on. Wait.
I'm moving this guy
Okay.
around for the sake of.
Oh, initiative. Shit. Okay, who's next in initiative? Right.
Would
Yeah,
anyone get
this-
an attack of opportunity, or is this a different guy?
This is a different guy.
Gotcha.
It's a different guy who got a surprise round. So next is Himothy. Damn, that was a huge roll.
Yeah. Thinking of what I can do.
Where is this guy?
You still
Right
lay
here.
on hands? So I could die.
Yeah, I mean, I think I still have more in the pool. Am I able to lay on hands and give her,
Yeah,
heal her a
absolutely.
bit?
Yeah, if you got more in the pool.
Yeah, given that he just 18'd out of nowhere, I think I'm going to use all 5 of them.
Okay,
You'd use what I have left.
perfect. Anna, you're prone, but you're back on 5.
Thank you so much.
Failene, you're next.
Okay. Double check this. Is Hunter's Mark take an entire action? No, it's a bonus action. Okay. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. And then I'm going to shoot him with an arrow.
Okay.
So, actually, how do I fucking... It's the bow, right? Oh, there we go.
All right. This dude takes 7
Oh,
piercing damage.
and it's plus... Oh, shit, what's the Hunter's Mark again? How do
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
I
that
gotta
again?
Figure out what that is. We'll just add to it.
Oh, I cast it first. Oh, okay. I
that's
casted
fine.
it now. Okay.
Okay,
It
there
is,
we go.
I deal an extra 1d6 damage. So, okay, so I
13.
think... Does it count that I've casted it now, or do I cast it with
Yeah,
every...
nah, well,
We'll take a look at the results and figure it out now that I've
yeah,
casted it once.
it'll be fine. Cool. Awesome. Now it's the assassin's turn again. Because Anna went down.
Yeah.
He's going to firebolt again.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Is this something I can make a roll like to save against?
Unfortunately, no. But he misses. So you're
Thank
going to
God.
take... And actually, it's not you. He's going after Fail this time because she just shot at him. So you're going to take an 8 points of damage.
Okay.
The 16 halved.
Do I
and that
remove
was
it on
fire.
my sheet when this happens, or
Yeah, so do it off your sheet and it'll update in the game for us.
Did you
said
say it was
8?
firebolt?
Mm-hmm. He's got it as a cantrip.
I think
Alright.
if it doesn't hit, they don't take anything. It's not a saving throw.
You are correct. Never mind. Disregard.
So you shouldn't take any damage there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. Himothy. No, Anna. Sorry.
Okay. I can't get to him. Well, I have to use half my movement to get up, right?
Yes.
Okay. So get up from prone.
Mhm.
Grab her sword. What was half of 35?
23
So-
or 22 and a half?
17.
Have it.
17.5? Okay.
Just round at 20.
Okay, round to 20. Okay, so I
Yeah.
have 20 feet of movement left. Yeah, I definitely can't get to him. I assume I can't just bounce over the table. Also, probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it'd be difficult terrain.
Yeah.
I don't know. With your sprightliness, I would say maybe you'd be
Mhm.
okay with it.
Yeah, but I also probably shouldn't be jumping in front of people I
shouldn't.
don't know.
Right.
I think she grabs her sword, gets to. Ooh, wrong thing. Actually, let's get a little bit of cover from the tables. So get to like there,
Okay.
and I'll take the dodge action. I think I'm trying to decide if I want to go into a rage now.
Yeah, how's she feeling?
I think she goes into a rage. I think she just has
This
to.
is her first rage.
Yeah, first rage of the day at least. So grabs her sword, runs over. I am gonna take the dodge action, so
Okay.
any attacks against me have disadvantage. Just because I can't get to him, and unless like without like full on just letting him attack me right then and there. But he is firebolt, so that might not matter anyway. But
Right.
yeah, anyway, I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Now Himothy.
Let me think for a second. I'm
And
trying
rest
to
of
also
the
figure out
gang.
just how this works as well.
Yeah. Rest of the gang, while this final round is finishing, you guys would about have had enough time to come back in. We'll keep the same initiative order. If you
Okay,
want
do you want us to move to like the doorway, or where do you want us to go?
get to the doorway, and then we'll say within this round you can enter in.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna move the 20 feet to here. Where is it from? Yeah. Ah, how do you stupid thing. And
There you go.
then let me just figure out the distance here. That's going to be out of range for something else.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to actually check. What the
I
range
think at
is.
this point too, I might try and like dodge and
Oh,
get covered.
my range
behind
is
the,
like
the
super
table if
fucking
I'm able to
far.
do that.
Okay. Still have
I don't know
disadvantage if he attacks. Yep. Failene, your turn.
How many points of HP was she healed before?
She's on 5 right now.
And she was 8. She's normally 18, right? Like how's she?
17.
Okay,
Yeah,
so she's looking a little
Looking
rough.
Yeah,
So,
she's
like,
not looking great.
Run over here, which that was like no movement. So I'll say kind of near her. I don't want to like be behind her with an arrow. I'm just gonna do a let's find it. Sorry. The cure wounds on her. Just to give
Okay.
her a little bit more, because I don't know if these guys are coming back yet, and I'm just like, okay, she's like burnt a lot, so.
Yeah, for sure.
How would it
now
have
let me ask-
affected her clothing though, like her magical?
Yeah, I
like,
was thinking about that as well, actually.
I mean, it would have been like a big burst. So I mean, it would have
Okay,
caught fire, but it's mostly just singed.
okay,
Right?
okay.
The damage would have been more localized to body more than clothing, we'll say. Yeah. Now this guy's go. He's gonna back up. And do a chromatic orb
Oh,
at Failene. But he misses.
oh,
That one.
ah.
Yay!
Yay. Yay. Let me roll another nat 20 and see what damage he does to himself.
Nice.
Oh no.
Because this dude is also... okay. His feet suddenly get itchy. He has minus 10 movement speed on his next turn.
Nice.
We love
Okay.
to hear that.
Yeah. Okay, top of the round. Himothy, or no, Anna. Anna first.
Okay, well,
I do this every time.
I really needed him to be closer than that, but I think I can get
It's almost like he's
there.
a ranged attacker.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pull out a dagger and I'm gonna throw it at him because if I don't attack
Oh,
him,
okay.
if he doesn't attack me, I will lose my rage.
Okay.
So, hold on a sec. I don't know. I always get confused by this because I think it always puts down on D&D Beyond like the melee thing and not the ranged to hit. Because I'm pretty sure it'd be different, but I'm just gonna go with what D&D Beyond says. So that's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Okay.
I think it's like I think it's like DM's discretion on whether you roll like
Yeah.
disadvantage or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't think
I'll
it's
say
about
fine.
disadvantage. I think it's literally supposed to be like dex versus strength. But looking at it, I think it's actually the same.
Oh yeah, dexterous.
Yeah.
um.
Yeah, for you it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Okay, so that's only 3 damage.
All right.
My chair was stuck on clothing. It's making the weirdest noise.
And yeah, there's nothing else I can really do.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, because I'm in a rage, that's 3 damage plus another 2, so that's gonna be 5 damage actually.
Nice. Himothy, you're up. TC if you're talking.
Yeah, I'm
My
still
legs
thinking here.
hurt.
Sorry.
Just thinking.
Yeah, I mean, given what I'm able to do, I think it just makes sense for me to just try to just keep moving up a little bit closer and dodge again.
Okay.
So
What class is Himothy? Would I know this by now?
I don't think after now you. Well, I mean,
I don't
if
think
you
I've
know
seen him
the
do
lay on
anything
hands
yet,
stuff.
right? I saw the lay on
I think
hands.
the only,
Oh,
yeah, I
paladin?
think the only class that has lay on hands is paladin. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
okay.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's about
So
all I do. I'll
that's-
hide there
that's it?
behind the table there, just try and get a little bit closer. Yeah, because I think I'm still out of range for anything else.
All right. Leon, now you can enter in. You guys are walking back, hearing this bustling sound. You're also muted if you're talking.
Yeah, not muted at all. I was just thinking.
I
really
was just
hard.
thinking really hard.
I think that's about 30 feet there. I think it was about right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I can't really cast anything, so like it'll be obstructed by the 2 in the way, right? Like in terms of like a line of sight thing, right? That's how that works?
I would say Anna's mostly in the way right now. I don't know that you have like direct line of sight.
Okay.
Remind me about this. D&D
But I
Ranger
can
Still
still
got it.
see him though, right?
You
Like
can see him, yeah.
minimum
All right, all right. I'm
distance
gonna use my.
for
I'm gonna try to do
long
my command spell.
bow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna command him to
150 feet.
to grovel and fall prone.
Grovel.
Yeah. You know.
Range on command is
Um,
60 feet. How far is this dude?
Oh right. Oh
Oh,
Oh,
shit! Oh fuck! Damn it! Just a little too far. Shit. Okay, I can't use command. Damn it.
wow. Bummer.
Damn. Okay then. And 30 feet for that one. How far away are people?
I mean, you could bonus action move up closer.
Oh, can I do that for bonus action? How much?
Within
no,
5
sorry.
feet.
Um,
Okay.
You
Still
could
get my
move,
Okay.
move, and then
Alright.
action would be a.
I'm trying to plan an
you
idea.
can use your
Have an
action to
idea
move, but then you lose your
about
action.
something.
But then
Yeah,
I
exactly.
I
But
can't. Okay.
do
right.
anything else. So it's like if you can't do anything else, you might as well move.
No, I follow you. Just let me.
what's
let me
my
take another
distance
look
again?
here.
Because I am.
How, okay, so when I get in here, I notice that Anna's really hurt still, or is she like?
Yeah,
like-
you would see her clothes are burned.
All right then. I guess I'll use my healing word on her then. We'll use that then. She's within 60
Okay.
feet.
Yeah, she's on 6 feet.
Alright.
And it gets 6 more back.
Okay, I'm looking a lot better.
Yeah, you're looking nearly great. All right, Failene, you're up.
I'm trying to find it. How far can I move? Because I'm pretty sure I can move a little bit farther being a ranger, being an elf or something, and I can't find it.
Your walking
That would be
speed is
under
30
features
feet.
and traits.
I
You
get
get extra.
extra for being a ranger or something, but I can't.
So you
remember.
go to features and traits and go to racial traits.
Oh, features and traits.
It should automatically add it on your D&D Beyond sheet to your walking speed, I think.
I don't see it. Where is it?
I think 8 Ranger gives you extra walking speed.
I don't even see my
That
walking
might
speed
be-
anywhere.
That might be like in favor.
Walking
if
speed
you
is
look
top.
at it's above armor class next to proficiency at the top of the sheet.
Above armor class. Oh, okay.
The
Oh,
average
okay.
is 30.
Oh, is it favored terrain that I'm thinking? Okay. All right.
Might,
yeah. If it's favorite terrain, I think you just like
Okay.
ignore the penalty.
Unless your favorite terrain is indoors, which I don't think is an option.
Okay.
Specifically on
oh,
table.
sorry. How do we do the
Specifically on
measurement?
tables, yeah. In taverns, yes.
Which one is it? How do I do the distance thing?
The ruler looking thing about halfway down on the bar.
Where? I see red, a red and a green, and
Oh no, on the left side of your screen,
On roll
Very-
20.
very left corner.
oh,
Not anything to do with your character. Yeah,
okay.
right below. Yep, there you go.
Then what do? I click that, and then
And now you can just like click and drag. I think.
I move my. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Do I have to go around this table too, or DM?
Technically, yeah. I mean, unless you wanted to.
Could I
run over
do
the table.
like 25 feet as I jumped over the corner of the
Yeah,
table
we'll
or
say you
something?
can vault the table. Sure,
Yeah,
I think that's
okay.
a cool ranger thing.
Okay, like 25 feet ish. Okay. Okay. End up about there, right?
Mhm.
He's still pretty close to do spell stuff, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Okay, I'm gonna attack now.
Okay.
The hunter's mark's still up. I think it remains up for like an hour or something. So I'm gonna attack. And I don't think it added the hunter's mark, so I think I gotta click it each time.
Yeah, roll it again. That's fine.
cast it.
That.
8,
Big hit.
6 plus
9 and
3.
6. 15.
All right. Just making sure. Let me take a look at this. Rolling 1d8 plus 3 equals 6 plus 3. Yeah, okay, so Hunter's Mark, I do have to hit it separately. Okay, all right.
Dope.
Okay.
Tide.
Okay, let's see. Well, he's gonna walk in to just like leisurely walk in. He has no real reason to like. He hears like a bustling going about, but it could just be like a noisy tavern, so he doesn't quite feel an urgency yet. And then what's that? There's a 15 feet of movement. So then he'll. So I see that someone's looks a little burned. I see that they're attacking somebody over there. Can I want to, as my action, do some sort of check to, because I don't know a lot of these people besides Leon, so I don't know if anyone's helping the, like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know who's on what side here. I'm just seeing pandemonium.
Yeah.
Is there a check I can do?
Yeah, just call it insight. I mean, and your passive perception's kind of high enough. But yeah, give me an insight. Yeah. You can easily tell that this dude looks a lot like the other guy. Kind of shrouded looking figure. And he seems to be the aggressor, and everyone else so far is trying to keep this guy at bay.
Okay, so from what Tide can tell, nobody's helping the other guy.
No.
That he would have to worry about. Okay, so yeah, that'll be his action.
Okay. Then it's Grant. Grant is gonna
Ooh, you know what I should have
come
done?
into here, and not really anything he can do. So, shout at Anna and be like, "Anna, stay back!" And then that's his turn. And then
Fully cannot hear him. Fully in a
yeah,
rage.
it's fully in a rage. And then Tinka.
I need to see how far I can get, so 1 second. Is that okay? The 25 right there? Oh, no, it says 5.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine.
Oh gosh, hold on. I'm bad at this. I'll put her a little bit closer to the table because she wouldn't have that full 25 having to go around. Okay, and then hearing what's been going on and seeing that there's another guy, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little firebolt boy.
Firebolt boy, do it.
24 to
Boom.
hit.
Yeah.
It's
So
only
take
3
another
points
3.
of damage, but
Hey.
it helped.
Knocking this dude down little bit by little bit. Okay, now it's the assassin's turn. He is gonna run up to Anna and do 2 attacks. First is a 16 to hit.
Was that with
Yep.
disadvantage?
No, it's not with disadvantage.
Okay.
not
I
this
didn't
time.
take the dodge action that turn, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me roll damage on this one.
He can still
5
move.
points.
What kind of damage?
Slashing.
Okay, so is that reduced to that 5 after being halved?
No, so you have it.
2 or 3?
Roll down 2.
Okay. Okay.
And then an 18 to hit.
Mhm.
And 6 halved to 3.
Thank you.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm. Back to the top of the round. It's your turn, Anna.
Yep, I'm going to
Smack and whack this dude.
yeah, I'm gonna reckless attack to give myself advantage
Oh,
because
okay.
I really want to hit.
All right.
So that's nat 20 with advantage.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, there we go.
So that's 9 plus 2 from rage is going to be 11 damage.
All right.
That was on a nat 20.
Yep, that was on a nat 20.
Are we doubling, Apollo?
Good question. First nat 20 of the game. How do we want to do it? Do we want to double damage, or do you guys want to?
So I mean that was D&D Beyond automatically doubled the dice
Okay.
for me.
Gotcha.
Oh wait,
Then we'll
no, it
just roll-
didn't.
No, I was gonna say
actually.
I don't know that
I
those
don't
are
think
like.
it did. No, it didn't. I thought it did, but no, it didn't. Okay.
Yeah, so we can do it two ways. We can just roll the dice twice, or we could do like max damage and then roll the dice. What do you guys think?
I always like doing like the max damage thing versus like the double damage myself, but
I also agree. It makes crits hella heavy, but also makes them scary AF when the other person crits. Okay, yeah. Other thoughts?
As long
we're-
as it's consistent, I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
me
that's
too.
fine with me.
Same thing. Yep.
Cool. So what's the max you can do on that?
On an average hit, it's 2d6, so plus 2, so max would be
14?
14, so 14 times 2? Is that how we're doing it?
So
or-
14 would be like max damage, and then when you roll the second time, that's what you add to it. So 14 plus
Okay,
9.
so 14 plus 9 plus 2. So overall that's going to be 27 damage?
How does this guy die?
Yes.
Just a question. When we do it, are we? So I don't think normally you add the bonus again.
No, I didn't add the bonus.
No,
again.
that's her rage on this on what she
Yeah,
would have
so-
rolled.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just reading it, it would be the.
Max
All right,
damage
no, it'd be
for
25. You're right, it'd be 25 because I
Yeah.
did add the plus. You're right.
Yeah,
So yeah, it'd
it's
just be
still
25.
still
So
this
it's-
guy's dead.
yeah. So it's 14 plus whatever the 2d6 roll is,
Right.
plus 2, and then plus rage bonus, right?
Right.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm understanding it correctly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I think she literally just he hits her and then she pulls back this greatsword that's probably almost as tall as she is, let's be honest. And just keeps whacking him over and over again, even after he
Okay.
falls down.
All right. Cleave this guy limb from limb. He just ends
It's
up
less
into
like she's going after limbs and more she's like hitting the same center of the body
he's a-
again, and she just can't notice that he's already dead.
greasy stain now. Awesome. Yeah. Well done. These guys are dead. We can exit initiative. Go back into end time. Whew. Good job, guys. What do you want to do now?
can we take a quick pee break?
Yeah, for sure.
Pee break.
Quick pause, and then we'll come back.
All right.
Everybody put
Cool.
up their pee break screens.
Yeah. See you guys in 5.
Okay, Apollo, if you're still there, I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, Mr. Always Muted.
hey, I'm not
Hey.
muted. Hey,
Not
You
this
did it.
time.
this
I have
time.
had too much coffee.
This time I'm not muted.
This time.
I don't know if you want to put another body back out where the previous one was, but
Yeah.
you might want to have some kind of marker there for a minute.
Good call. I don't remember which one I used.
It doesn't matter. It was a crab soldier.
It was a general crab soldier.
Yeah, my eyes suck, so I'm just gonna assume what they are going forward. But that's Bridget, not Tinka.
There's not really any good free assets on here, so I tried to create my own. This guy,
Yeah.
maybe? Yeah, there we go.
How much are the non-free assets? Are they cheap or are they expensive?
I just make my own.
Well, that's one way to do it.
That's one way to do it. You guys all have unique assets.
Yeah. And we all have fireball.
And everyone's got fireball.
Hey, I don't.
Except for me.
I don't either.
Good.
Keep those fire bolts to yourself.
I don't have, I threw my one thing that could get any distance.
All right.
You need to go retrieve it, dude.
I am back.
I do, but I think that she's a little distracted.
At least you didn't miss a plate of food.
Come on. And then it really sucks because like Tinka has a +5 to hit on all spells, so I rolled really bad.
So in the session zeros, wait, is Paulo's back or? I don't know if he is. Did he talk about fucking like my character and Anna at all? Like during your session zero?
You're
Oh.
unmuted, by the way. No, I have not talked about any of that.
No, I mean
Are
like
we all
during Anna's like session zero. Does she remember
I
Failene?
mean,
Or?
you showed up. She
okay,
remembered.
okay.
You were so fucking sketchy. It wasn't even funny. Truly, just every single time, it's like, this is the sketchiest person who has ever existed.
I was rolling
love that.
so badly in the zeros, and I was
Oh,
just
I
rolling
can
with it at that
promise you,
point.
You were rolling a lot better than I did. I don't
It
think
was
I rolled.
so bad.
I don't know what you rolled.
I was
My
rolling
rolls were
threes on like
god-awful.
everything. Like I was trying to
Yeah.
be like, you know, nonchalant or this and
You
that.
might have rolled
The
a
only
deficit
thing
then.
I rolled a 20 on was sitting on a rock and looking nonchalant. Like me and this
Yeah.
rock have like a thing going now because I nat 20'd on it.
Awesome. I think everyone is Toast back yet?
Never left.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he didn't
Well,
have
then we're all back then.
Oh.
Never left. Awesome. Cool. Initiative is over. What do we want to do next?
Tinka's gonna yell out, I'm checking the body outside, check the body in here, look for paperwork, look for anything you can find.
Okay.
All right, yeah, Failene will help with that check.
It takes her like 5 minutes, but she gets there eventually.
Just super short. Both of you roll me an investigation. Let's see what we get.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Failene, with your 15, you find I don't know, like 3 gold, and a silver ring, nothing, just mundane ring, with nothing. Tide's eating his meal. just casually. Yeah, nothing particularly on this guy, and there's nothing really unique about his clothing that is like of note. It's just kind of
Okay.
it's all mundane.
If
But,
Himothy assists me on the check, will we learn more, or is this just because he walked up to?
You can try.
Okay.
What do you need from me?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Nope.
Nope, you find nothing else out. No, I'll tell you, there's nothing else on this guy. Yeah, so Tinka, on the guy who walked out, he never had any intention of being found. But he has on him a scroll or
Nice.
like note. And on the note just says, take out the girl. We don't care about anybody else. And then it's signed R. Just the letter
Okay.
R. And then yeah, same thing. Probably 2 or 3 gold. Well, we'll say 2 gold on this guy. And then just mundane clothing. Otherwise, nothing particularly.
All right, I'm just gonna
of
take the
note.
gold in the scroll.
Gold in the scroll. Perfect.
Takes another 5 minutes, but she comes back in. I'm guessing we're probably all in the same area now, right? We know
Yeah,
each other. We're
I mean,
best
like,
pals. No secret.
all of a sudden, yeah. We'll
no
we'll say
secrets. Excuse you.
yeah. We'll say Grant is over now, present with Millie and Edward as well. They've
Okay.
all kind of come over. Ed's looking better. Still kind of faint, but not bad. He and Millie were just kind of like huddling in the back during this whole thing. Thorny and Cora ran back into the kitchen area during the battle, but Thorny comes out now and laughs like, "What the hell was that? Like, thank you for taking care of it, but we gotta go get the sheriff. This is nuts."
Are all the patrons gone because of this fight? Like,
Oh, for
yeah,
sure.
okay.
Yeah, you guys are the only ones who are hanging around.
We own it now.
Yeah.
Um,
Go ahead.
Tinka's gonna give this girl to Grant. In her head, that
Okay.
makes the most sense.
Perfect. Yeah, and Grant's gonna look over at Failene and apologize and say, I pegged you all wrong. I had a right concern, but I was looking in the wrong places, so forgive me.
Falene's gonna look at him and say, "Same here. They clearly were trying to kill you. I thought you were trying to kill Anna." And then she's gonna look over at the helpers. Are they still here, or did they run out?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
they're gonna be standing right by Grant, and
She's gonna like whisper to Grant, be like, "Are these people okay? Like, are you sure those like handmaidens or
his-
whatever are okay?" Like,
he'll respond. These are Anna's most trusted advisors. Of the few people in her life, these are the only people that we can trust.
okay, she'll just nod.
Yeah. He'll take the note from Tinka and look at it and rightfully be concerned because it doesn't even call him out. It seems like the and he'll say this to the group, like, this says to kill Anna. This doesn't say to kill us. I don't know why we were the targets here. This is strange. And he'll show the note to Anna.
Okay. I think she doesn't like take it from him. I think she just kind of looks at it and she like looks at the body in front of her. This is her first time ever killing somebody. And she's covered in blood and her clothes are singed. I think she's calmed down enough that she's just gonna go like disassociate from it and go, I need a change, and start walking upstairs.
Okay. Grant will follow you with Millie and Ed. Like, y'all will make a departure. Like, he's still not letting you out of his sight.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're more than welcome to do that. While they're doing that, what is everyone else kind of thinking?
Tinka sat with her new best friends.
Yeah, I see. He goes back to your beer.
Leon's gonna look at Ty and he's gonna say, is this always what happens at inns?
He's just gonna say no.
Tinka is also sitting there now and will say yes.
Failing's gonna roll her eyes at the Asmer. Just gonna stand by Himothy.
And
I'm just
Tide's
gonna
not
look
like upset that Tinka's there. He's just like, okay, I guess this is happening now.
Tide seems pretty food obsessed, right?
No, not really obsessed with food. He's like, what I'm trying to portray is more of like, okay, that just happened. I did my job. I helped, and like that's it. Like he doesn't see like a greater purpose in it. You know what I mean?
Okay, she's gonna take one of the bread out of her pocket and put it on his plate.
Okay, he'll enjoy that. He'll be like, okay, thank you. Maybe friends aren't so bad.
Okay.
Okay. This is the first. Okay. Titus is Titus. Fuck it.
Titus.
Leon's-
Yeah,
Titus just shows up out of the door. Leon's going to kind of be a little bit like, now that it's all kind of settled down, he's going to be a little bit taken aback by Tinka a little bit as well, and he's going to say, like, are you a gnome?
No, I'm a giant.
Every
No,
time Leon asks questions like this, from here on out, Failing's gonna roll her eyes at him.
With your passive perception of 12, you're gonna pick up on it, Leon.
Okay. He's okay. He's not gonna act on anything on that yet. He's gonna file that away for a moment, and then he'll kind of just look back at like Tide for some like guidance or something like that.
He'll give him like a reassuring nod, like this. It's okay. We're fine.
All right, and then he'll just kind of continue looking around, I guess, see what else happens.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Himothy is looking at Failene like stun locked, like what the fuck was that? Just seeing after seeing like anatomically destroy the guy with like an oversized sword.
Failing's gonna like, be like, well, you know, I don't know. Let me think of something pithy. She's gonna be like, you know, humans, what are you gonna do? She's gonna be like,
In the middle of this town, knowing what she knows about the human race being super racist. About that time, a human man's gonna walk in.
she's gonna like do a trigger finger at the guy and smile.
Like finger gun?
Yeah, like finger guns. How's it going?
Finger guns to the sheriff. Love it. He's gonna walk up with Thorny, who's the inn owner, who kind of recounted a little bit of what happened, and he's gonna address everybody first and foremost, and just kind of he's a little bit questioning like how did this happen, but specifically wants to know, because Grant's not here anymore, where the people are who it seemed to like be targeting, and he'll just kind of address the group.
They'll be back down in a minute. They went to change
Fresh
all
them up.
the clothes and the blood and, you know, the unsightliness. They're upstairs. They'll be back.
Was anyone like hurt other than these two fellows?
Yeah, there was a human girl. She caught on fire. She wasn't doing too great, but we got her all patched up, and she's just changing her dress now.
She caught on fire.
Yeah, this fellow down here, he set her on fire.
Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, he'll go and investigate what he can, look at the bodies, and then turn around and say, "There's nothing on them. Did you guys touch them?"
That's crazy.
She'll like flick the silver ring at the sheriff and be like, "Here, this was on this guy."
Okay.
She doesn't care to keep it, so but she's keeping the gold though.
Okay. So this is all he had on him was a silver ring, nothing else. He wasn't traveling anything other than his clothes, and it looks like he has a short sword here, but nothing else.
you know, why don't I go get the humans and then they'll talk to you. Bailey's just gonna like be like, okay, humans. Just gonna like go
Okay.
upstairs, be like, guys, you need to come down. The sheriff's here. He has questions.
Okay. Failene knows exactly where they stay because she's in the room across the hall.
Yes, I know where they are.
Is it bad that anytime someone says humans, my brain auto-populates finger quotes?
In this group, probably
I don't
not
know what you're
strange.
talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely
De-
human.
definitely human.
No
Definitely
secrets
human.
there. Yeah, I'm totally human
Zero.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he'll kind of take a nod at the fact that you just kind of walked off and be like, all right, and kind of address the group. Otherwise, he said, but
Kill
what
sheriff.
about the what about the other body outside? When I
Tinka doesn't
checked
say
on,
anything.
you just being silent after making a sarcastic remark earlier.
Nobody knows that she took the gold, and if they want to tell him about the scroll, it's in their possession, not hers.
I just rolled a nat 20. He picks up that you are being extremely suspicious.
Mm.
He'll glare at you, and just kind of stew because you were
Tinka.
very sassy just a minute ago.
Tinkle will also finger gun.
Okay, can Failene like come around the corner and see the finger guns and then like be like, guys, you gotta hurry. Run back up the stairs. Guys, you gotta hurry back down. The sheriff is looking suspicious.
Okay, probably around this time they finish. Look, noble people's clothing is not easy. Millie had to help for sure.
It's getting a whole new.
It's not like
Noble's
a
dress on.
1 minute. It's not like
Yeah.
a 1 minute thing.
A
It's an
15-minute
ordeal.
process. Yeah, this guy's grilling Tinka, specifically because she was very sassy, and then now all of a sudden has gone silent and is finger gunning. He is extremely suspicious and is specifically asking like what did you do? Like
He
I don't
asked again.
believe you. Yeah, like well he had asked the group before. Now he asks you specifically.
Oh, what's that, dearie? I can't hear you.
What? Why did your voice change?
She's an old woman. Pretending.
Are you saying that OOC?
Yeah, she's not gonna say that if you say that to
But
him.
he
Well,
rolled
no,
a
it's
he rolled a
in
20 though.
character.
Yeah,
In
Oh.
character, he was saying,
Yeah.
"Why did your voice change?"
Yeah,
The
like-
sheriff
Oh,
was specifically
okay.
asking you why your
Oh,
voice
wow.
changed.
Oh,
well, on a natural 20, he's got you pegged.
Right. Are they on their way back yet?
Ma'am, I think you might need to come with me down to the guardhouse.
Oh,
I'm gonna have a lot
whoa,
more
whoa, whoa.
questions for you.
hold on, wait. Let me bring you up to the guard upstairs. He has like all the answers that you need.
That may be true. I'll have him accompany us as well. However, this one is absolutely
All right. I found a scroll on the other one. I gave it to the guard. He has it. If you need it, you can talk to him. That's all I know.
Why the need to hide something?
Because it's not my business to tell you. It's theirs.
You do realize that you've just murdered 2 people. This group
I
of
didn't do
people.
anything.
You didn't participate.
I didn't murder anyone.
I mean, technically, the person that was murdered down here was those are the people upstairs. They, I may have shot him a little bit, but I think you should wait.
We call that an accomplice.
Listen, the person came in attacking us first. You can ask the cook and everyone because they went running and
I've
hid.
spoken to both of them so far.
Okay, so it was self-defense.
Okay.
At this point, Leon's gonna get up and he's gonna say, like, "Excuse me, sir. They were defending everyone," and he's gonna explain it and try to persuade him as to what occurred.
Persuasion check. Oh damn. That was a hell of a roll. You seem like an upstanding gentleman. I don't love that the small one lied about what she found. and clearly touched a crime scene. But I believe that maybe this is not as nefarious as it seems. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Leo, nod. Give him a nod.
Yeah.
you gotta
Thank you, sir.
understand. We're not human, so we're trying to, adjust ourselves around more humans, and sometimes things don't really match up. We're trying our best.
So in your culture, it's common to search bodies.
Yeah, I mean, when they attack you first, because it's, curiosity, like, why are they attacking me, right? Like, I didn't even know there was a sheriff in this city, to be honest. Like, where I'm from, there's no sheriff.
How long have you been in Sarcia? Like, there are sheriffs all over this continent.
Oh,
Good. Go ahead.
Well, I didn't know there was one in this city. I can try to run a persuasion.
Yeah, sure. You could absolutely toss a persuasion check. You're full of shit. You seem well traveled. Just looking at your traveler's clothes here.
My traveler's clothes.
You
Which-
seem like somebody who travels enough to know what a sheriff is, and you can clearly try and talk your way in and out of a situation. However, I'm not buying it.
Listen, sir, I just don't want you to take the gnome away, all right? She really didn't do anything wrong. She's just trying to not spill people's business,
That I understand. It would behoove you, while in a city that is policed, not to touch a crime scene. Period. And that goes for this whole continent. I just suggest maybe go talk to the authorities. How long have you been in Midport? All of
I've been
Day
a
or
few
two?
days.
Day or two.
you. See, okay. What about you,
Five-
gentlemen?
5 days.
Okay. And you know?
Day or two. Got called down
Day
to
or
fix
two.
your well.
Oh. Oh, okay. So you're the one who brought us back our running water.
Yeah, I fixed your well.
Okay.
Why didn't you open with that?
That's not what we were talking
Well,
about.
this is a huge thing that you did for them. Like,
You want to start over, sir? Hi, I'm Tinka. I fixed your well.
there you go.
There was a couple bad guys that tried to kill us, so we killed them. Or we didn't kill them. We defended
God.
ourselves. I
Confession.
fixed your well.
Wow. All right.
Okay, I think Anna's gonna come back downstairs.
About that time, Anna enters in.
All of us are like, finally.
The human girl. Because the rest of us are definitely human. Or not weird. No secrets. Okay.
Nobody has secrets.
Nobody has
okay.
secrets.
No one has secrets. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so he'll keep a watchful eye, especially on Tinka. But as
Finger guns
you
again.
finger guns again. Okay. As
I'm gonna finger gun with her just to be like solidarity.
Synchronized.
okay. Synchronized finger guns. He's
Leon's gonna
Tide's
look
Tide's
to
gonna
Tide
give
with
Tide's gonna give a
finger
look to Leon, just be like, whatever they've talked about, where he can kind of like silently say like, no, this is not normal.
okay. give him like just a small
like-
side of
like,
head
do
nod,
not,
no,
do not repeat
not
this behavior.
Repeat this behavior.
This poor boy.
Leon's gonna give him like a reassuring head nod, like yeah, that's what I thought.
Got it.
But thanks for making.
Perfect. Yeah, so Anna, as you and the other three enter back in, the sheriff will motion for you to come over. He specifically wants to continue to talk to the group, and he'll ask from your perspective what happened. He's going to address you first as the one who looks to be still injured, and then he'll also ask you if you need someone to come and like heal more, like give you some more medical attention.
I think we have like 3 healers, don't we?
Something like
I don't know if I want to trust anyone else to come in and heal me though. So I think she's gonna I think she's gonna refuse like more medical help.
Are you saying skip to medical right now?
She's gonna say skip medical.
Wow.
Skip medical.
Wow. In this economy?
In this economy, yes. So she's gonna say she doesn't need medical, and I think she's just gonna say, me and my attendants came down to get some breakfast. One of the waiters left some food that she was asking very suspiciously for my guard Grant, and so instead of eating it, I suggested that we wrap it up. And so my attendant Edward here went to wrap it up. As soon as he touched the food, he collapsed. Everyone went chasing after a mysterious figure from the next table. After they left, and we made sure Edward was okay, somebody threw fire at me, and I went unconscious for a little bit. And I got back up, and then we proceeded to defend ourselves against this new person. Sir.
Well, thank you for recounting that for me. And then he'll look over to Grant, and Grant will nod and basically just agree. Who from your side, do you recognize either of these men, or I mean, why would they have been after anyone from your traveling group? And Grant will very in kind of like a confusing or like confused way say, I don't know. However, we've kind of remained suspicious the last few days. And though our suspicions were misguided, to be suspicious was right. And he'll kind of acknowledge that like there was nothing of particular note on them. He'll hand over the piece of parchment with the letter on it, and the sheriff will say, this is very curious and something that we need to do an investigation on. And he'll look to all of the group and say, I hope you don't have any plans. You can't leave this city until our investigation is complete.
Sir, I apologize. I suspect they may have something. It may have something to do with my family. I am currently expected to get on a boat to go join a lot of nobles for my brother's wedding. I'm supposed to leave in less than a few hours.
You suspect that you're being hunted? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, but I do know that nobility can attract enemies. That's probably why they were after me. Maybe they thought they could get something from my father. I don't know. But regardless, that doesn't change the fact that I have to get to my brother's wedding.
That's not happening. You will not be getting on any boats and leaving this place today, unfortunately. And at that, he'll walk out. Like, he won't even give you a chance to respond.
We're gonna have to write a letter or something because my parents are gonna be pissed.
They're gonna be so pissed.
They're gonna be so mad.
Yeah, he's going to do his investigation and begin looking. One thing that when you handed him the ring that I think you would have picked up on is it did have kind of an inscription on it that he seemed to kind of take note of. And I think I think you all have passive perception enough. Well, anyone who's got an above a 10 would notice that like it was almost like he recognized something about it. And so in that recognition, each of you would have picked up that maybe there's something going on that he was aware of that he didn't let on. No one had to do any other kind of like checks outside of that. So
Okay.
from here, what do you want to do?
Would we have remembered like what the inscription looked like? Like I grabbed the ring. Would I have remembered what it looked like?
You would, yes.
Okay. What do we do from here? Failene needs to talk to Anna,
Anna needs to write a note.
but it's got to be like a private talk. That's the thing, because yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you guys are welcome to at least begin those conversations if you want to.
Okay.
Tinkatide, Himothy, Leon, anything from your perspectives that, like, at this juncture is sticking out about these interactions that you would like to do?
Is there like someone who works here that's back yet, or?
Yeah, Cora and Thorny would have come back with the sheriff.
All right, she's gonna wave down Thorny and get around for the four of us.
Okay, great.
Not
he'll,
gonna ask them if they want it. She's just going to buy it and give
I
them
love
each-
that you four are just like chilling.
Just
You guys are
being
gonna have
buds
your
now.
conversation, and she's a child.
Love it. Mark off 16 more copper.
Okie doke.
Or if you wanted to get a gallon, you could do 2 silver.
Oh, like when you go to Yard House.
May
and they
as
just bring you
well,
that
yeah.
Big tower.
Yeah, you may
yep,
as well with Tinka, yeah.
All right, removing a silver.
2 silver.
Removing another silver.
Perfect. Yeah, so you guys can get to drinking. Leon, do you drink?
This would probably be his first beer, I think,
Yes.
right? But I mean, I don't know. Would there be? Wait, okay. Wait. When he was at the, is that okay? Wait a sec. Is that a tenet of that he would have learned at the place?
Alcoholism?
No, like
What
can't I think
booze
right
is?
now? No. When he was like at the beginning there, when he was learning
Yeah.
from, no, but would they have like instilled on him like to be sober or whatever, or?
No, that wouldn't have been something that they necessarily talked about. It's not like a necessity of the church to
Okay.
to like practice sobriety.
Okay.
It's more like discretion. Is something they would have instilled. Like just go easy. However, you've
Moderation.
never had it. Yeah, everything in
right.
moderation.
So he's gonna first look at Tide for a bit of like, I guess when the round comes, just to make sure that like, it's the social thing to do to drink, and as long as Tide drinks, he will follow suit then.
Perfect.
Tide's gonna drink, yeah.
And Tide's gonna drink.
Does Himothy drink?
Oh yeah, Himothy drinks.
Man, he's a big drinker. Yes.
Leon will definitely like sort of like react a little bit though, like it's like his first drink, like it's like he'll do like a little bit like a twitch almost or something, like, oh, what's this sort of thing, before he just kind of doesn't say anything and continues drinking.
Okay. Toss me a Constitution saving throw. On one beer, you get hammered.
All right.
Leon is not doing well after his first partaking in ale.
It's okay, Leon. Failene's a lightweight too.
And everyone would kind of be aware that he's a lightweight. Cool. Well, while you guys drink, you can Failene, how would you want to get into this conversation with Anna? And Anna, do you feel in a better place from where you were earlier this morning?
She's calmed down. She's desperately trying not to look at the body.
Okay.
She's
Well,
really
I would
trying
say
Is she going to
maybe-
like write her letter right now? Because like Failene
Yeah,
might
I
just
need
follow
to-
her up, like
I need
upstairs or
to-
something.
I need to go write a letter to let the other family members know that there's been an incident. I either need them to send help or let them know that I'm going to be late. Either way, they're
Okay.
not going to be happy.
Great.
So if you're going up to write the letter, like Failene will just kind of follow to try to talk to Anna.
Okay.
All right. Would Grant let her inside the room at this point? Follow?
Yeah, would Grant let her?
Sorry, I was muted.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he would. I think he trusts enough. He trusts Failene now enough that he would say like, you're welcome to talk. He's gonna be in the room though.
Okay. Yeah, this is a tough week because Failene also doesn't know how much Grant knows.
Well, now he knows that someone tried to kill her.
Yeah. I guess Failene will just sort of. Well, Failene can still do that whisper thing. It's actually unlimited. It just takes one action.
Yeah, the cantrip for a message.
Yeah, so she'll do the message whisper cantrip at Anna, and she'll be like, I need to talk to you about why I was sent here, about your real mother and father. Is it safe to talk around Grant?
Anything you can, and she's gonna say this out loud. Anything you want to say to me, you can say in front of Grant.
Okay. And then she just nods her head. Make sure the door is closed, right? And then she goes to tell it now. Oh my god, my memory's so bad, Paulos. What's the name of that witch lady in the forest?
Oh, Lyrian. She's a half elf druid.
Lyrian, and what was the name of the forest again?
The Evergold Wood, which is where a coster is located. So
Lyrian's
it's
a witch lady?
No, she's a druid.
A druid.
Okay.
Well, she's like, and lives in the forest, druid.
Slander.
Lives in the forest, druid. Yeah, no, you both are familiar with her, but in different ways.
Okay, so Lyrian and sorry, what was the name of the forest again? Remind me.
The Evergold Wood.
Evergold. Yeah, because the city that Anna's from is like right next to it, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tucked away, kind of like in a
In the
little
corner.
bit of
Yeah.
yeah, in the corner. There's like this mountainscape that flushes out into the upper area of the forest. It was an area that at one time was just an encampment, but then grew into what is now the city of Acosta.
Okay. Failene will approach Anna and she'll say, Anna, I was sent here. Lyrian got in touch with me. Well, there's an organization that I work for, and she got in touch with the organization. Lyrian lives in the Evergold Wood. That's why where are you from? And I was informed that your life was going to be in danger on this trip. You leaving the city, people are going to take advantage of that to try and kill you for what you are.
Nobody's
Because
supposed to know what I am.
hence why I asked if it was okay to talk around Grant. Is it okay to continue this discussion?
Yeah, and Grant knows it's fine.
Okay. Yes. Nobody's supposed to know, which is a good question of who does know and who would hire them.
Mm.
Like your parents, or well, who's taking care of you, they're pretty upset about what happened, so I've been told, right? But they've raised you. Do you think that they would take advantage of this opportunity to get rid of you, or do you think it could be someone else?
I think if they wanted to get rid of me, there was plenty of opportunity. Yeah, I think if they want to get rid of me, they wouldn't have brought me in the first place. But there's no one else that knows. But Lyrian told this organization? What organization?
Apollo, would I would I be comfortable telling her the organization name?
That's up to you. I mean,
see.
like, yeah, maybe roll a little comfort check.
Comfort check, okay.
Comfort check, which is not a thing. We'll just maybe call it insight. Do you feel comfortable enough with her?
she seemed to recognize who Lyrian's name was, right?
Yes, she knows Lyran.
Okay, so Lyrian's a druid. Okay, the Emerald Enclave. Okay. My organization is the Emerald Enclave. I'm a branch of the organization that's a little bit less spoken about, but very much about keeping the balance in the world. And that is how Lyrian sort of got in touch with me.
Why wouldn't Lyrian just tell me? This does not make sense.
Perhaps she was worried that it is somebody that you do trust too much.
Can I look over at Grant and kind of see where his face is at?
Yeah, Grant
Hey,
is
gaming with Leslie.
mostly just kind of stewing at this point. He's trying to think through all of the people who would possibly be in a position to know. He's thinking through, and he'll even say this to you, like, Miss Anna, I don't know that there's
How are you
anybody
doing?
inside the house, outside the four of us, who really even know. So trying to think that if there's somebody who inside the city is aware,
Good.
that just seems so out of touch. I honestly, even racking my brain, I'm not coming up with anything.
Who made your enchanted shoes? I don't know that I was told.
I don't think I know. But even then, like, I don't know if they would necessarily say who it's for. They just say we need enchanted shoes.
Mhm.
But man, how much does this lady know? Oh my god. Okay. I really can't think of anybody who would know outside of my immediate family and my 4 attendants, and maybe the doctor who delivered me, but I don't know why that doesn't make sense.
You know, like I was told that your parents or who raised you aren't very happy about how things went down. You know, how you were conceived, and it broke up that marriage that was supposed to help build their household. And maybe they couldn't get rid of you as a baby, as too many questions would be asked. But you traveling, their hands are clean of it.
If nobody theoretically would have known of my mother's discretions, and so they wouldn't have known that there was a baby to, like, get rid of. So I don't think it would have looked suspicious if they had just... But
What about the other household that your mother was supposed to marry into? Do they know that you're her daughter?
No.
Like, not even what you are, but just more like that marriage didn't happen and it caused problems
No.
for your household and
No,
theirs.
As far as the world knows, I am the daughter of the Duke. I'm the youngest child of the Duke.
Do you think that that this might not even have anything to do with what you are, but more the Duke? Like, is anybody angry with him? Do you know of anything going on there?
They keep me out of most things, but like I said to the sheriff, nobles aren't universally loved everywhere. Like...
Yeah, but this is specifically, I was sent here specifically to protect you. And there was worry that the people that were close in your life were going to kill you even.
don't see how that makes sense.
Just think you gotta be careful who you trust at this point.
I think at that point Grant would like pipe up and be like, I mean, there's only four of
Hey,
us.
oh, are you from her
I
chat?
trust
Yeah.
Millie and Ed with my entire life, and I trust them inherently with Anna's life. Anyone closer than us, I couldn't honestly think of anyone who would possibly try and cross the family like this. Even that doesn't even make any sense.
Where's your mother? Like your real mother?
What do you mean, where is she?
Like, is she still part with the family, or?
I'm confused. She's dead. Like, I don't.
Oh, okay. Sorry, did I know that she was dead already? I can't remember. You gave me a lot of information, Apollos.
No, you did not know.
Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that she was dead. Are you sure she's dead?
Right. That's why that. Yeah. It's not that me being born caused the marriage to not happen. It's the fact that my mom dying as I was born, therefore she couldn't marry. It's not that people knew she was pregnant so she couldn't get married.
I've seen a lot of crazy things in my time. People can fake their death, things like that. There's all sorts of things that could be going down. I've seen marriages though not happen too, as if someone's not chaste, and her giving birth, everything like that. If she was being examined, I don't know how picky that family was going to be, but that marriage wouldn't have gone through for that reason. You can tell when someone's had child.
I don't know. Like,
Leah.
I don't know. I don't have any other way to say that I'm not.
I think there's information that all of us don't have. But the important thing is we got to keep you safe. I just don't even know. I mean, I was told even the people that are close to you could not be trusted. It's possible it could be them too. So I think we just got to be extra careful. We could go try and find the druid in the woods and talk to her.
He's several days away. She's back
Well,
home.
how far away is this wedding happening? I mean, you're sending this letter. The sheriff won't let us leave. We're stuck here for however many days. Is the wedding going to be done by the time we can leave here?
I was supposed to be one of the last guests to arrive. I imagine it's going to be happening within the next few days. I don't specifically know the timeline.
Well, if we do get stuck here and if the wedding doesn't happen, we could plan to go back there. Do you know why you were one of the last guests or you're the last guest? Exactly the last guest? Do you know who planned that?
My parents wanted to limit my exposure to the rest of society.
You don't find that a concerning thing, knowing that what I've told you?
I don't find it unusual, no.
All right. Just...
They're gonna want to keep the cursed person away from the other people. Not let people know that the person's cursed.
Like, you're not cursed. Like, is that what they're telling you?
Okay, Anna's gonna look confused.
What do you think is wrong with you? What were you told?
I'm just reading the little chat up to the side.
I know, I was laughing at the Leon drunkenly finger gunning downstairs.
It's my favorite lore so far.
Look what you guys have created.
because of my mother's actions, I am cursed.
In what way? What does this curse do? What were you told about it?
I am cursed with. I don't really want to. I think she doesn't really want to say it out loud. Just kind of motion towards her legs and head.
That's not a curse. That's your father. You're a half. It's not a curse.
Grant will sternly look at Failene when she says that.
Well, this lady also didn't know my mom's dead, so I don't believe that.
Grant,
But Ada doesn't
Failene
pick up
will,
on it.
yeah, Failene will look at Grant and be like look at him like, what? Like, you're gonna let this poor girl think she's a curse? Like,
Well, that's what happened. Her mother was in a situation where we best not say this in front of dear Anna, and then he'll go silent.
Failene will just kind of like sigh. I'm not a human, so I understand that this might be hard for humans to grasp, but there are half-breeds in the world. And
I know there are half-breeds. That's not what I am, though. I'm cursed. When I lift the curse, everything will be fine.
how do you believe the curse is going to be lifted?
I
I think they are having a drinking competition.
I still got to figure that out.
Failene will just kind of like sigh and
Like maybe when I grow up and I find my true love's kiss is supposed to lift curse. That's what my grandmother's story has always said. So maybe that's how. I don't know.
Anna, listen, I know we just met, but I accept you for who you are. You're not cursed, and this human mindset, I face it every day being an elf around these parts, and just, it's fine. If you want to, we'll talk about it again one day. And like Failene just like, she understands that she can't like grasp this whole thing.
Yeah, and as you say that, you'll look out the window and notice at the port that the ship that she was supposed to be on has already left, and it's probably, I don't know, a couple hundred yards from shore, so you've missed the boat, literally missed the boat. And as you finish the conversation and stand up to go to the door, Grant will look out and he'll say to Anna, well, I guess once you finish with the letter, we'll try and find a way to deliver it. And as he says that, the ship explodes.
Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna run. Let's run downstairs. Jesus Christ.
I think Anna stares at in shock. Wow, I guess when Failene runs downstairs, she'll follow after because I don't know what else the fuck to do.
All right. That's fucking crazy.
It explodes?
It explodes!
Jesus Christ!
Failene comes running up to the group. She's like, oh my god, everyone, the ship that Anna was supposed to be on just exploded in the docks. Did you hear it?
You're what?
Jesus Christ, how drunk are you guys?
I've just been drinking
you
the
guys
entire
are talking about?
Oh god, they're all drunk. Uh-oh.
That's when the giant says, "That's not my thumb."
Oh god.
No.
Grant has sprinted outside. I mean, his whole perception has changed. Yeah, the ship.
There's my rock, by the way. Point it out for everyone.
This is Faylene's rock. She has a very intimate relationship
Yes.
with it.
Oh my god!
Uh,
I don't know how to take this as a rock.
as a rock gnome, you mean? As partial rock?
Right.
Partial rock.
It sounds to me like you guys have a very lovely friendship or relationship or whatever.
Wink
Who's
and
to say?
finger gun.
Wink and finger. You guys started it together. Yeah. So the ship, obviously not depicted on the map because the map's not big enough. But yeah, off the shore is now burning with thick black smoke coming up from it. And it's burning at a rate that is faster than should be for any other kind of just like natural accelerant that's out there. You can see pieces of the boat floating already in the cool water that's already bringing some of these things back into shore. There are clearly no survivors. That blast I mean, it rocked everything about that boat. But yeah, all that's left is like part of the hull smoking. What do you do?
I think Anna probably followed Grant outside and is just kind of like staring in shock. I don't know.
Yeah, I
if there's
think I
anything
would have
to
followed
do.
outside. I'm going to try to find the. I'm going to tell the group. I'm going to try to find the sheriff. Or did you all catch on to that? Like the way he was looking at the ring. Let's go find the sheriff. Whoever's not drunk and is wanting to come with me,
Tinker raises
or
her
drunk
glass,
and
swinging
is
back and
wanting to
forth.
come. If you're drunk and you want to come, like come on, it'll probably work.
We
You know.
ride.
Let's go find the sheriff. Question him.
Yeah. You see everybody in town basically running to the docks at this point. And you can actually see that the sheriff is one of them. You would recognize him already. And yeah, he's standing out probably by the guardhouse. And you would assume that that's probably where he's stationed.
All right, I'm headed. Is everyone coming, or are we doing half drunk party intimidation
Oh.
checks?
Tink is following.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Part of
think
the drunk
Leon's-
party's
Here
going.
and here.
Drunk
yeah,
party.
Everybody's back in.
I don't know what kind of
Yeah,
community
she's
we'll
Anna,
be
yeah.
following along.
All right. All right, we're going down to talk to the sheriff.
All right, so the sheriff is scrambling, and he's pulling some of the guards from like basically out of the guardhouse. He's trying to pull some of them from like various stations, and he's like shouting orders. Basically, what they're trying to do is gather a small enough vessel to go out and search for any survivors. As he's doing this, he catches an eye of Tinka first.
God damn.
and he'll look to you and ask, what do you want? Like, why did you come down here?
Everyone came down here.
Yeah, but he's pointed you out specifically.
I didn't do anything. I was in the inn.
I didn't say you did anything. Why have you come down here specifically? You can see there's a tragedy. What are you just coming to get in the mess? If that's the case, go back to the inn.
We heard an explosion. We came to see what happened. That's all it is.
A ship exploded. It looks like there are hurt people. We're trying to go save them.
Sheriff, this is the ship that Anna was supposed to be on. The girl that was almost assassinated at the end.
That both surprises me and doesn't at the same time. This was the only passenger vessel that has come through here in a while. We're not really sure what would have caused that kind of explosion. We don't export anything that would have been caustic to that degree. It's very disconcerting. We're still trying to figure out why, but it seems like we made a good choice in keeping you here. And he'll look at Anna when he says that.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna be like quietly standing in the back, like yeah. Maybe even looking at the ground.
Yeah, and he'll look to Grant and say it's probably best that you don't let her out of your sight. And my suggestion otherwise would be Travel in groups. It seems like something nefarious is happening in Midport. And with that, we're going to close out session 1.
All right. That was good.
Great. Sorry that you guys are stuck with a chaotic neutral gnome with no charisma.
No, I like it. It's funny.
What could go
Awesome.
wrong?
It'll be great.
I'm just glad that nobody in the party has any secrets at all.
Zero
Nobody has any secrets. We're a very open group of people. Everybody's fine.
Exactly
We
what they
trust one
were.
another.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Awesome. Yeah, that was enjoyable. Did not go where I thought it was going to go, but I'm glad it did.
Isn't that how it always happens as the DM,
Yeah.
right? You're like,
It's like
hey,
I
guys,
prepared
built
completely different things.
this whole thing for you to go down this right pathway over here, and then you just kind of everyone
No.
went left.
No one picked up on it. That's fine. That's why it's RP, huh?
Mm.
Now I want to know what we missed. Wait, what? Oh, no.
It doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Yeah. I think the story is going to be better than I anticipated. Yeah, that was
I think
good
we all
time.
meshed really well too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think
You
we'll have
all
little
started
groups.
drinking together, and
Himothy's
Yeah.
drinking everyone under the table.
Well, then Failene will be able to like pass him her drinks when she gets
Right.
like challenged to a drinking.
Here, him. You can just
Yeah,
have this
here,
one.
drink this for me when no one's looking, please.
All right, down the hatch.
oh no.
Awesome.
Finger guns.
Yeah, the finger guns is gonna be a thing.
That's gonna end up being our group name.
Yeah.
Finger guns. Oh god, the traveling finger guns. It sounds. We just need a bard now.
Right, we don't have a bard. Yeah. Ooh, maybe Jilly could come in and be a bard one day
Yeah,
for us. She
Jilly's
said she
bard
would drop
character.
in once in a while. Yeah.
We'll
That'd be
keep her for
fantastic.
our absentee. Our absentee.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah,
That's a good idea.
When folks can't join, she can pop in.
Yeah.
The bard side missions.
All right, we'll see you
That's
guys in
awesome.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
That was good. Thank you.
awesome. Thanks,
Yeah.
Yeah.
guys.
Thank you
Are we
for the
doing
game.
every 2 weeks? Is that what we're doing?
I think that's what got more votes.
Okay.
Yeah, at least for now.
Okay.
If we want to change it up, we can. Y'all just let me know. But yeah, we'll keep it every 2 weeks so we don't burn folks out.
All right.
I'm
Perfect.
cool with that, especially for the
Gives
summer.
me 2 weeks to
Yeah.
write a letter to my parents.
All right.
Awesome.
That'd be good.
Thanks, y'all.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for the game. This is good.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Off we go. All right. I'm going to end the stream here. I don't think I'm gonna hop on and do any RP or anything tonight. I'm just gonna chill. I need the week off, like TRP, to be honest. And I also gotta save notes. I'm really bad at remembering shit. D&D info. I couldn't remember all the backstory that he gave me about the woods and all the other stuff because I'm just really bad at remembering that shit. So, all right, but yeah, I'll head out here. We'll do some RP next week or whatever next week starts tomorrow. We'll figure out tomorrow. I still need to get on to like Ignite and make like cop, lawyer, something or other. We'll figure it out. I also got an email for Crystal's thing, which I know she's having like a breakdown in game over what's his name's death. So we'll probably try to find her at some point. And I know we have to go to like the Spanish server too to do therapy for some Vagos guys. So we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. We got a bunch of stuff we got to do. But I'm really enjoying the D&D stuff. I'm excited for that. Yeah, Crystal thing is like a thing. Yeah. She did send me an email saying that a psych may have started seeing her. I'm thinking maybe it was Sarah. Either way, I'll try to follow up as well. And we'll kind of take it from there. But I'm going to head out tonight. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I think looking at my schedule, I think tomorrow's open. And right. I'm starting back up yoga again, or trying to find a place to start yoga again. So Tuesday night I have yoga booked. So it's probably not Tuesday. So we'll probably do Monday. But yeah. All right. I don't know when our next psych meeting is, to be honest. I'm not really sure. There's so much drama going on at NoPixel. It's just like, I think it's just burning everyone out, honestly. You know? It's a little rough, the drama. But anyway, I'm off. You guys have a good night. And appreciate you guys stopping by too. It was nice having you guys in chat. Thank you guys. Have a good one.